Am I live? Welcome back to Pills, Potions, and Poisons with me, NAllenRx. I'm a pharmacist. But I'm not here in a professional capacity. However, I do have expert level knowledge and information that I can share with you guys in just a second. There's always one thing I need you to remember when you're here on the channel, hanging out with us, on a semi-late night stream. Always one thing we need you to keep in mind. What's that, Allen? I'm not your pharmacist. I am not your pharmacist. I'm not your pharmacist. All right, y'all. What are we getting into tonight? We're revisiting West Virginia, Mountain Mama. It's Natalie Cochran. Every time, every strain, pretty much on every strain, somebody gonna be getting poisoned, somebody gonna be getting something, somebody gonna get drugged around here, okay? That's always gonna happen. 99% of the time. What else we're going to talk about? I mean, I am pills, potions, and poisons. What else are we going to talk about? So we're going back to West Virginia. We're going to talk a little bit more about Natalie Cochran, my colleague, a part of our healthcare team. She's a pharmacist. Well, she was a pharmacist until, she got into this Ponzi scheme that she created. She evidently was like the ringleader of her husband, her team of two. She was in charge of the girls and the boys. So what happened? Why is this a problem? Natalie was a pharmacist. They stole all kinds of money from all kinds of people. What is a Ponzi scheme? Like, exactly, what is that? I probably need to look that up. I should look that up before I came on here, but y'all know how I do. What is a Ponzi scheme? To me, it sounds like, you just moving money. You get money for a fake business that doesn't exist. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people that's just falling for it. And everything was going all good with the Ponzi scheme and the money, all the fun and everything, until they started catching on, right? They started catching on. Who is they? I don't know. The Fed, somebody, some people up in the sky, Big Brother, whoever be watching. Don't take anything I say seriously, Big Brother, okay? Because I know y'all be watching, and everything I do is for research purposes only, for my channel. It's for the channel. It ain't for me. I'm not doing any of this. But these women have been a little bit dangerous these days. Not just any other ordinary women, like these girlfriends and these, I don't know, one night stands, fly by chicks. It's the wives. The wives always a problem, ain't it? Always a problem with these wives. So, allegedly, okay, what's the problem? Michael, who's Natalie's husband, he turns up dead. You gonna wake up dead? He turns up dead, When people start catching on to it. So Natalie she pled guilty. She got arrested, right? She's got 135 months to do for the Ponzi scheme. They're saying that Natalie is responsible for Michael's death. She evidently injected him with some insulin that supposedly took him out. Her defense team, they're saying that, hold up, Natalie didn't do that. Y'all think just because Natalie, she's a specialty pharmacist and she, specializes in diabetes care, that, she would do something like this. But Michael was out here taking steroids. Nobody said nothing about that. We don't know that for a fact. This is just what they allege. They say Michael was taking drugs from all over everywhere. Wherever he could order online, he get it in a foreign country, like Mexico. Y'all don't think this is a big deal, but I tell y'all this kind of stuff all the time. Don't be taking drugs, from these other countries. It's not regulated like here in the United States. Y'all think like, oh, United States is bad and, nothing, healthcare sucks here, blah, blah, blah. But the drugs are regulated. Now, they got rules in place. Now, if somebody doing something they ain't supposed to be doing with these drugs, like bad manufacturing practices, then, we got somebody we can go to and blame for that. You want somebody to be responsible, right? But when you're taking them in another country or you buying them online, y'all love to order stuff online. I do too. I order a lot online. I do every day. I just stopped getting so many packages at the house. I had to slow down, on spending and stuff. I gotta make some different choices, but I love to get a package. They know me. UPS, DHL, United, what is it, USPS? They know me. They be like, I'm the pharmacist because, the store I work at down the street from my house, they be like, you ain't at the house? Yeah, you wanted to drop it off at your job? I be getting packages like this. So, I love packages. But I'm not doing so many packages like I used to. So anyway, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about Natalie. I'm going to give y'all a brief overview of what's going on with her case. Her trial is going on right now, finally. So it's interesting, y'all. I'm so excited. I tried to stream, the trial, but it's like this, ADHD is for real. I'm like, I'm watching it, but then I'm like, I got something else I need to be doing. Then I forget what I'm doing. Then I'm like, oh, let me focus back in on this. So we're going to do that. But before we get into it, before we bring up Miss Natalie Cochran and talk about her Ponzi scheme, because that's really what's interesting about this, because these wives, they getting rid of these husbands every day, whether they're divorcing them or they dead them. You know what I'm saying? They going every day. So it's like, just another story of a wife, and a husband. But this one with the Ponzi scheme, and like, oh, he didn't know about it. How could he not know? They're going to know. He didn't know. He knew. He knew. They trying to say he didn't know. This is my opinion. I'm going to give an opinion. You're never going to be wondering about what Allen think about it. I'm going to tell you. I think he knew. First of all, Michael didn't have another job. He had no way of making money other than this business that he got going on with his wife. Everybody seemed to act like they want to be protecting Michael, but they could be protecting Michael, but they also could like not be fooling with your girl like that, Natalie. They probably just don't like Natalie like that either. Natalie did steal their money. She stole money from I'm gonna say they, because the husband and wife, they're a team, right? They're together, are they not? So they stole money from his parents, from her parents, from their friends, from the kids' little football league. And Mike only had one job, working for them, working for the company, finding contracts and doing this and that. How could he not know? They get $1 million properties. Michael getting all the toys. Michael want motorcycles. Michael want dirt bikes. Michael got some kind of vintage Shelby Mustang in this thing. I wonder what color it was. That thing probably was nice. They should show it. I wonder if it's up for sale. All this happened back in 2018, 19, something like that. So it was before COVID. If she would have done it during COVID, she probably could have got away with it. You get through anything with, during that time. You can do whatever you want. So anyway, he didn't know though. He buying all these toys. They taking the whole family. When they say whole family, I think that when I see your whole family, I'm thinking about, you got your immediate family, like, the people in your house, the husband, wife, the kids, whoever stay in this house. But when you say whole family, it's like, okay, now we got the grandparents going too. And you might even have your sister, your brother, and their spouse, and their kids. It sounds like, Home Alone up in here. I figure all of them on their way to Paris. They took the whole family to Paris. They got airplane hangars. They got all kinds of stuff. But Michael doesn't know. Michael doesn't know anything about this. I find it hard to believe. And they had been married for almost 19 years. Y'all, come on now. Come on. Y'all gonna tell me 19 years? Michael was 38 when he died. What is that? What is that, 19? They got married young. Is that 38? 19. Yeah. 19. That's 38. So they got married like they've been together since they was teenagers. You gonna tell me he knew. He knew. He knew. He knew. And you've been with somebody for 19 years. And because, somebody caught y'all in a little scheme or you gonna get in trouble, you gonna kill them for that? I don't know. Before we get into that though, I hope y'all can hear me. And that's for the good in the chat. If I got some sound, if I got some, visuals, if y'all can see me, if y'all can hear me, drop a good in the chat or something like that. Let me know. But before we do, what I always say, I don't know what I be saying. Regulators, mount up. Y'all see I'm channeling Lisa Bonet tonight with this hairstyle. I went down the Cosby Show rabbit hole today somehow, and I was like, oh, okay, this is how y'all remember when Denise came back on the Cosby Show and she was married and she had like a little stepdaughter. She was wearing her hair kind of like this, this kind of give you, I guess, a more mature vibes in the 90s. Okay, shout out to me. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something else with these. So yes. Who we got up in here? We had the RPG up in here. He was in here early. Thank you. The flamethrower. Who we got? We got Christopher Williams. Y'all know Christopher Williams. What's up, Chris? Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to warm it up, Chris. Y'all know that. Some of them try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Hey, y'all don't know that. Y'all know that. That's the people that watch this channel. Y'all know that. Arm and eyes. What y'all think? Do you all think that Michael knew what was going on? It's like, okay, well, if he knew what was going on, what happened to him? If the motive wasn't that his parents started questioning them about, Michael, you and Natalie, y'all spending a lot of money over there. He's like, yeah, we got it like that. He's like, but when are we going to get a return on our investment, Michael? Your dad and I, we used our savings, and you guys over there just balling out. Don't take me to Paris. Give me my money. Sometimes it'd be like, don't buy me nothing. Give me my money, that y'all owe me. Me and your daddy, we invested $100,000 into this business because even you and Natalie, y'all been together, since y'all were teenagers. Natalie's just like our daughter. Everything they say, it's like, well, Natalie told us. Usually, a lot of times when you in a certain profession and your family, they don't be respecting it like that. It's just me. Like, my mom and daddy, they'll come to me as a last resort about their drug stuff. Not last resort, but they really don't, they got their own doctors and stuff. Usually that's how it be. Let me know what y'all think. But they like everything that Natalie say. We listen to Natalie so hard. I wish I could get a following like that. People do not. I be like, they don't never like Nastasha said. Because Nastasha said, but I don't tell people what to do like that either. Natalie probably was bossy. Y'all think I think Natalie was a little bossy. You say, let's hear that voice singing. I forgot what song I was singing. Who even knows? Through the Fire podcast, hey! He said, Allen, what's up, lady? I saw positions. This is Tuesday. Oh my God! Congratulations! They had a physician assistant that came up on the stand testifying against Natalie. Well, yeah. She was against Natalie. Natalie had got her about $15,000-$20,000. Her husband, he was like, I don't know. That was my wife. Her and Natalie were friends. They had all that going on. So they were asking. I kind of want to play it now since she went here. So I was saying too, it be a little bit, sometimes without mid-level practitioners, we're the doctors too. People always giving the pharmacists a hard time. Why y'all be acting like that with us? Is something going on here? I feel like my stuff is stalling. Can y'all see me? Okay, anyway, people, it'd be like, hey, it'd be a power struggle. It's like, well, it's this. And like, they'd be like, no, it's that. Like, okay, this drug doesn't come in that strength, man. Chill out. I'm trying to tell you what. And they be like, well, something, and it's just it's some of them. It's a few of them. They work. Some of them, it's like they had what do you call this? At urgent care. They be writing all kind of crazy stuff. But through the 5 podcasts, I trust that you're gonna, and they be grown people too. It's grown people. It's different. When we grown, we handle ourselves a little bit differently than if they 23 just coming out of school and they think they know everything, or they they be this and that. It's like, no, you're not. What's up? All right, y'all. Okay, so let's see. All right, well, I'm good. Okay, we got the sound, we got the visuals. Okay, we got everything. Almond says, I don't think he knew. That's why he ain't here no more. He started asking questions. Now, they had this going on for about 2 years before he passed away, or his life was taken, away from him. It's a lot of other things I think that we can consider as we go along, hear more about the story. I'll keep that in mind. It's possible that he didn't know, but because he was, entangled in the business, and he didn't have another job, and Natalie evidently quit her job too as a pharmacist. What were these contracts? Where is his money? I got trust issues, so I ain't gonna believe nothing, no way. Good. Danielle Omega says, good evening. Good evening, y'all. So let's get into this. Welcome to Pills, Potions, and Poisons. Hey. What's our poison tonight? It's insulin. Insulin. Okay, so let me pull this up. Okay, so first we're gonna start out. I'm gonna let Court TV. Why I read? I'm gonna read it, and we're gonna get a little bit of background information on the case. Okay, and then we're gonna watch a little testimony, and we're gonna weigh in. We're not gonna listen to any, but so far they've had opening statements. They had the physician assistant / friend to testify. They also had this police officer to testify. I think he was the husband of the wife of the physician assistant. Eric coming up here, Natalie kind of had some situation with their money, so do with that information what you will. When somebody been playing around with your money, you ain't too quick to be testifying on their behalf. You don't really think too highly of these people. Or maybe it's just me. Like she would, I don't know. Because all these people were there at the house the day that took sick, the day that Michael went down. So let's do this. Okay. All right. Let me see. One moment, please. It's like I would like to have somebody to help me do this stuff, but then it's like, why would I do that? I need to be able to run it, I'm in charge of the girls. All right, so we're gonna share that. Oh, look at that. Oh, y'all, let me say one more thing before we get started on Natalie. I know y'all need an update. I'm gonna give y'all an iron update every time I stream it until I go and get it again, because I haven't gotten it yet. I need it. I need it so bad. I can feel it. So yesterday I was at work minding my own business, right? I went in at 8 o'clock. I had a long day yesterday. I worked 8 to 8. That's why I ain't come on here last night. I was burnt out. And I get burnt out when I ain't got no iron. You'll know when I get it again. I ain't even have to tell y'all. Y'all gonna know. So I'm at work minding my own business. It's early. I just got there kind of good. I'm like, setting up my space, logging in, doing all this stuff. And my phone rings, my cell phone rings. I'm like, who calling me? The time morning, kids at school and all that kind of stuff. So nobody should be calling me like this. So I get my phone. I'm like, oh, this is my doctor's office. Like my primary care doctor's office. I'm like, what the hell do they want? What they call me, but I'm not supposed to be going there right now. So what do they want? So, Do I need to turn off the Wi-Fi? Did I not do that? Y'all let me know because I'm scared. My stuff gonna be acting right. Feel like somebody did something. I don't know. Am I still here? Hopefully I'm still alive. So anyway, I'm like, hello? Scared to answer the phone. I got PTSD for answering my phone. Like, I don't know who calling me, who texts me. Like, oh, who is this? You know, because I got some other stuff I'm dealing with right now too. So anyway, I say hello, and then they're like, "Hey, Nastasha, Miss, my real last name is y'all. I'm finna going back to Allen, okay? Like, oh yeah, it's me. Yeah." They said, how you doing this morning? I'm like, don't be asking me how I'm doing. Get to what you said finna say. What do you want? They said, hey, so have you gone for your iron infusion? I said, not yet. I'm waiting on my oncologist to call me back. You know, they're gonna call me back because I'm getting it over there this time. I'm not going back to the juice place, the infusion place. They called me last week when I was like, oh, I'm reschedule. I went on to them, I'm not gonna reschedule. I'm gonna get it somewhere else. I told him that. I said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel the appointment because I'm gonna get the infusion somewhere else. Can y'all believe them damn people called my primary care doctor? They called them. I'm like, what is this? Who does that? They call my doctor. And so they on the phone, they say, okay, well, they're calling from the infusion place. They were trying to see if you were gonna get it there. I said, I called them people. This is feeling like bullying all of a sudden to me. Does this happen? Is this real right now? And they were like, okay, because they called us in the order. I said, don't send them no order. I'm not getting it over there. And hematologists, they scheduled it through them the last time. So why would they call my primary care doctor? Are they trying to make me come there? I felt pressured. Like, what is going on here? No, y'all not getting no more money. Y'all not billing my insurance. That iron didn't even work. It could be all in my head. I feel like it didn't work. Did not work. And I need to get all mine at once. I need to come one day for 4 hours. I don't need to come 2 hours today and 2 hours next week. I'm not doing that. And don't call my doctor. I feel like they were telling on me. Is that, I mean, y'all tell me that felt so crazy. I'm 41 years old. I've been in this world a long time, and I'm a healthcare provider and a recipient of healthcare. Okay, I gotta go to the doctor sometimes. So for them to call my doctor like that, and for my doctor to call me, like, I think they thought it was weird too. They were saying, could they send over the order? Ain't no orders for y'all. Don't call my doctor no more. Okay, I just had to tell y'all that. So I'm gonna let y'all know. So I got PTSD. I'm telling y'all, my phone ring. I'm like, who is that? My phone, the text, who is that? I be like, I ain't even looking at it right. Who is that? It could be the doctor's office or this juice place trying to call and give me an iron infusion that I don't want. I felt so bullied. Like, why the hell would they call? If you think that's strange, put a 1 in the chat that they called my doctor on me. Like, I canceled that appointment. I can cancel that appointment. I can cancel that. I'm getting it somewhere else. Did you not call the people who scheduled it last time? Because this doctor right here don't refer me to you. He referred me to the other doctor. They was on some BS sending me. I was like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? I'm paranoid. I was like, why would they do that? Why would they do that? They gonna make me come over there? That felt like bullying. I don't believe in bullying in healthcare. Okay, we don't do that. Hey, Friendsgiving. Welcome to the chat. He said, hey, pills, potions, and poisons. Hey, chat. How y'all doing in the chat? What's up, y'all? Get ready. Let me know y'all opinions. Drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat. All right, so we're talking about Natalie. Let me show y'all Natalie. This is Natalie. I don't know. Natalie's supposed to be, she going for 43 right now. She's supposed to be about 43. Natalie trying to give us like, I'm just meek, I'm suffering, I'm gray. You know, this is what Natalie giving. These are the looks she's serving in the courtroom. Natalie looked nothing like that before she went to jail. But I guess, you know, she like, they don't need to add no more time on this 11 years I already got to do for the Ponzi scheme. Natalie Cochran is charged with first-degree murder in the death of Michael Cochran, to whom she had been married for nearly 19 years when he died on February 11, 2019. 19 years, y'all. 19 years. You telling me the Ponzi scheme was the first scheme that they had going? That's what they do. I think that's how they roll. Her and Michael. Michael over there, we'll get into it. And I'm not victim blaming. I don't want to hear that. I'm not doing that. But we got to be, you know, look at everything from all angles. At the time of Michael's death, Natalie was running a Ponzi scheme. I'm going to say they. Because, I mean, Natalie only one going to jail for it, but that's because Michael, you know, he's no longer with us. Who knows if they would have found him guilty or not. But they try, like, Michael's just such a good boy, mama and daddy's boy, that, you know, he didn't know that his wife was still. Okay, Ponzi scheme that defrauded investors, including Michael's parents, out of millions of dollars. She pleaded guilty in 2021 to federal wire fraud and other charges and was sentenced to 135 months in prison. While financial documents linked Michael to the scheme, the judge at Natalie's federal sentencing noted her ongoing involvement. Even while her husband lay dying, U.S. District Court Judge, I didn't mean to laugh, y'all. That's a never say. Judge Frank Volk said she was attempting to continue the perpetration of her extensive fraud in even a robust and thoughtful way. Oh, she was stepping the game up. That's what they're saying. Natalie was originally indicted on murder charges in November 2021, but those charges were dismissed at the request of prosecutors in April 2023. Because they wanted to exhume Michael's body and conduct further testing, Natalie was indicted again on murder charges in October 2023. Okay. While the defense strategy was not made clear during pretrial, Natalie implied in her sentencing that Michael suffered from substance abuse. That's what her defense is saying. Her team. When Michael began to take steroids and using illicit supplements, he was using far and above the normal doses and processing controversial alternative therapies. Alternative. It became his addiction. Every day I wish Mike were here. I wish he hadn't left me to deal with this alone. I wonder, did she cry? I tried to find some of that first trial footage, but no, look, I ain't looked that hard, but you know. I wish that he had never started the drugs. Natalie, who is still serving a federal sentence, faces a potential life sentence if she is convicted of murder. This is what's been going on so far. The last day they had Jason Bourne, general contractor, blah, blah, blah. Jason dropped a bombshell on us. Jason said one of the previous times, Jason was at the house when Michael went down. Well, not when he went down. Natalie made some questionable decisions by sending out messages to all their friends to come help her get him up off the kitchen floor and put him on the couch when he went down. She didn't call 911. They never called 911. Nobody called 911. Okay? He was at the house. This guy said on a previous visit to the hospital that Michael thought he had been poisoned before. It was like, now where he pulled that up from? Okay. So then Stephanie Hamilton, physician assistant, you through the fire podcast, TJ. Not you. I mean, you know, I'm just joking. Testified Natalie texted her February 4th, 2019, 2 days before her husband's collapse, asking for an injectable steroid. Hamilton offered to administer it for her, but Cochran said she would inject herself. they're making a big deal out of this, the medications, in which we're gonna talk about those that were found at her house, found at the scene. They getting all excited, but it's like this ain't really, it's like nothing to see here, folks. And I ain't getting excited because I mean, I know through the 5 podcasts, you probably know anybody over here that takes medications for whatever, probably like, you know, because it's nothing. It's like there's steroids. Steroids sound like, ooh, a steroid. It's like you get a dose pack, Mounjaro dose pack. When you got, upper respiratory, you got some kind of chest breathing condition, whatever, they're gonna give you a steroid. I mean, just like, oh, steroid, but nothing to see here to me. Let me know what you think through the 5 podcasts. Let me know what you think, Harmonize, Friendsgiving, Danny. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. That means if you taken a steroid before, which if you have taken prednisone, if you have taken prednisolone, if you had a Mounjaro dose pack, then you too have been a steroid user. I'm just saying. So, it was like, ooh, and it's like, oh, this is for cancer typically, but it's like these drugs have indications. When people say they come to the pharmacy and they say, what is my doctor giving me this for? It's like, you scared that you gotta be scared to talk to your doctor, don't you? Then it's like this drug has a number of indicators, be used for, a couple different things. I don't know specifically what your doctor wrote it for you for. Why don't you ask your doctor? Scared. Y'all be scared. Y'all be scared to talk to doctors, man. We doctors too. Why y'all ain't scared of us? I need somebody to be scared of me. Yeah, he'll be scared of us. Y'all be like, rah, rah, rah at the pharmacist. But the doctor give you all kind of whatever. Go pick it up at the pharmacy. It should be ready when you get there. It ain't gonna be ready when you get there. And they don't know what our workload look like. And they need to stop telling y'all that. Don't come straight here when you leave the doctor's office because they don't know it ain't ready. It ain't ready. It's not. Okay, so yes. Harmonize says yes, I have been a steroid user. Exactly. But they like, ooh, steroid. Hamilton went to Cochran's home February 6th. Michael's on the couch sleeping. Natalie told he had a seizure. This seizure disorder came up later on. So, everything is what Natalie said. Natalie said this. Natalie said that. But the attorneys for Natalie ask a good question. If everybody to me, using the same term, when people all start saying the same words, it's just, I'm like, I thought he needed to be checked. That's what Jason said, right? Jason Bourne said that. Then Stephanie comes up, physician assistant. Yeah, I just thought he needed to be checked. I was like, checked again. Then somebody else came up. That's just the first day. Whoever. Okay, Robert. He comes up. He says, well, yeah, when I saw him after we put him on the couch, I just thought he needed to be checked. Is this a coincidence that they all use the same phrase? I thought he needed to be checked. Nobody said, I thought he needed to go to the doctor. I thought he should, go to the hospital. Maybe we should have called, the ambulance, call 911. Everybody said, yeah, I thought he needed to be checked. I'm a conspiracy theorist, okay? Just FYI. So when I hear like common themes like that from different people who are on the same side, because they all against Natalie at this point, because they think Natalie stole their money. They think she did, okay? I don't know. Okay, so yes, let me pull up we're gonna look at a little video footage. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I I don't think that I think that it would be hard to convince me otherwise. Hello? Am I still here? Okay, hopefully I'm still here. This is acting crazy. I be nervous. Okay, so let me pull up the oh, this is the pre-trial stuff. So I like that. Let me show y'all this. The lawyer, you know, I always do like him. He always speed his videos up a little bit when he playing somebody else stuff. Okay, and then I like to do the captions myself. All right. So let me pull this up. This is from Court TV. And they're going to give us a full background of what's going on, what actually happened with Natalie and Michael. Then we'll get into the trial that's going on right now. Okay. Da 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 da. I don't know why that song been in my head. What these people want from me? What do they want? I feel like that. I'm still, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I still feel crazy. I couldn't believe them people call my other doctor on me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, who does that? Who does that? Okay. I feel like I need somebody I can tell. I don't know who I can. That just was crazy.
Insulin.
Let me know if y'all can hear it. Okay. I'm gonna go back. Go back and leave it. I'm gonna go. So I played it at the beginning. She might as well.
Pharmacist accused of killing her husband with insulin returned to court ahead of her murder retrial. Well, back in April of 2023, a judge dismissed a murder charge against Natalie Cochran until her late husband, Michael's
wait, does that feel too fast? That feel too fast. I can't. Hold on. Okay.
Could be exhumed and re-examined for a second time. Now, that charge was dismissed without prejudice, meaning prosecutors.
They exhumed Michael's body 3 times because the first time they did it, you know, right after he died, and then when they started the Ponzi thing, I think they exhumed his body then. Then before this trial started, to buy some more time, her defense team, they had their own experts to look at his body again and dug Michael up 2 or 3 times. Like, golly, man, let that man rest. It's over. Don't dig him up no more. Like, come on, y'all.
Prosecutors could refile charges. Court TV's Ted Rowlands catches us up on the case.
Yeah, let's tell you.
Natalie Cochran, a former pharmacist, is accused of...
Y'all see Natalie? Natalie out here catfishing us in the courtroom. Natalie was cute, and that ain't it ain't like, oh, well, you know, that picture is from 10 years ago. That was from like 5 or 6, 4 or 5 years ago, right before she went to jail, right before Michael died. That she's serving like I'm old woman Wednesday Addams in the courtroom, okay?
Reasoning her husband.
Is this loud or can y'all hear it? Somebody let me know in the chat.
Charged with first-degree murder for allegedly using insulin to kill him.
You are the defendant in this matter, obviously. I mean, you are aware of that, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Michael and Natalie Cochran had 2 kids. He was 38 years old when he died. In early February of 2019, he was sick, had a seizure at the couple's home, and then died 5 days later in hospice. Prosecutors say Natalie killed Michael to cover up her $2.5 million fraud.
They're not 2 separate things that you can unravel and say there's a federal Ponzi scheme and there's a state murder case. They're combined.
7 months after Michael died, Natalie Cochran was charged by the feds for wire fraud and bank fraud as part of a Ponzi scheme. The Cochrans owned a company, Tactical Solutions Group, which they claimed sold weapons to the U.S. Department of Defense. Federal prosecutors alleged it was a fake business. They had no contracts with the government. The millions of dollars investors who were mostly family sunk into the company was actually spent on a lavish lifestyle. Cochran pled guilty.
I'm going to, break in here periodically, because y'all know I got to speak on this, on a lot of these things because I just, have an opinion about it. Lavish lifestyle. Michael had no idea where the money was coming from. These are all things I want you guys to keep in mind, okay? As we're watching and we're getting more information about this, the trial is going on right now. She's already serving time for the Ponzi scheme. So we not, retrying that, okay? Because it seems like that's what they're trying to do. They're like, yeah, somebody who would do a scheme like this and steal money, then they'll probably kill somebody. It's like if you lie, you'll cheat, you'll steal, or something like that. I don't know, you'll kill. Necessarily the case, according to her defense team.
In 2020, she was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison.
This after she been in jail, she got that haircut, or did she tuck her hair? Right here, it look like it's tucked. Why would she do that? It's a haircut, but it look like these kind of chicks that they say date.
Financial crime gives rise to motive.
The state alleges that Michael had no idea the family business was a sham, and they say Natalie killed him when he became suspicious and started asking too many questions, especially after his parents invested their entire savings and were not getting their money back. During Cochran's sentencing, Michael's mother said she took advantage of us because we loved her and believed everything she said. Lie after lie after lie, and still no deposits were made. The money never came. Cochran's attorney claims that Michael was a part of the scheme.
There's evidence that points to, I'll say that, to the alleged victim's involvement in the case from the get-go.
She got her same attorneys right now. These two guys, they've been holding her down.
Natalie Cochran was indicted for Michael's murder in 2021. The case was temporarily dismissed while the state exhumed his body. She was re-indicted in October of 2023. Now she faces up to life in prison if convicted.
The 43-year-old is currently serving an 11-year sentence after she pleaded guilty to federal fraud charges. She collected $2.5 million in investments for federal contracts that didn't exist. Well, now in a surprise move, the prosecutor in today's hearing agreed they haven't handed over all of the discovery needed for the defense, and it was a mistake on their part. The judge expressed disappointment about this issue that has been ongoing now for almost 2 years. There have been so many delays in this case. Let's go inside that hearing and make what could be their final arguments 2 weeks before jury selection in the Ponzi scheme murder trial.
They may have everything except what we gave them Friday. Or there may be other things missing too. And that is concerning to the state. We want them to have everything they're entitled to. And we, in good faith, thought they did, and we were wrong. And for that, we apologize to the defendants and the defendant. It's a big case. It has a lot of stuff. And part of being human is mistakes are made. And in this case, it was a mistake.
Okay, I'm not going to play all that. It was just kind of seemed like another style tactic. So they pushed the court date back. It was supposed to start in August of 2023. Yeah, it was supposed to start in August of 2023. It got pushed back, then 2024, and now it's just now starting January 15th, something like that. That was our Founders Day. Happy Founders Day. Late Founders Day. All right, so I'm not gonna go back and play the testimony of the physician assistant because it was so many days ago, and I kind of did it on the last stream. But I will. We have a forensic chemist. I guess that's what his job title was. We're gonna hear him say it, okay? The defense, they were asking him, and just like they've been asking everybody, a lot of questions that they would not know the answers to. You know, they can't answer these questions. That's not in their scope. You know, that's not what they do. You know, you gotta, it's like within the scope of practice. But These guys, they like, well, how did you not know? Do you not know how insulin acts on the body? Do you not know how long the insulin takes to act? And how, it's like he wouldn't, they aren't expected to know that. But we'll look at it. Yeah, and I gotta find it. I just came home anyway. Okay, hold on just a second. I really need somebody to run this for me. But I don't be, I have like a script. I do have a script. But I need to do it on my own time. Okay. So yeah, I can't have nobody else doing this. Okay. In the meantime, guys, let me know what y'all thinking in the chat. Y'all need to get active in there. Is that what they say? Get active in the chat. Engage with me. You guys want to hear me talk? I will talk now. I'm going to do that anyway. But y'all can join in. I like a little bit of back and forth. Let's bounce ideas off of each other. Okay. At least buy me some time while I'm ringing this phone, while I'm looking for this. Okay, hold on. Okay. I had a tab saved, but then I deleted it. So y'all be all right. Hold on a second, okay? Dang. What's today? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Okay, let's see. Day 3? Yes. Okay. Okay, I got it. Uh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I got it. I got it. Y'all ain't got no patience. It'd be weird when it be quiet. I'm gonna leave the chat up too. Let's watch it live. Watch the live. Okay, so it's like, who is this guy? Let me get him when he first come on the stand. So he was a second witness. Well, is it a witness? Who do you call this person? Well, this is a guy. He's an expert. He's the one that. Well, he'll tell y'all who he is when he come up.
If you'll raise your right hand, please, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may have a seat. All right, Mr. Truman.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tell us your name, please.
My name is Joseph Stevens. My last name is spelled Stephen's.
And are you employed?
Yes, I currently work at the FBI laboratory in Quantico, Virginia, FBI being the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
And job title?
I do. I'm a chemist forensic examiner at the lab there in the chemistry unit.
Chemist forensic examiner. He's not the medical examiner. Keep that in mind. He's a chemical forensic examiner. I should look up the job description. I could tell you what he's not gonna be able to answer though. You can't tell these attorneys that. They should have done a little more research to me.
And what's your primary duties as a chemist for the FBI?
My primary duties are to receive evidence from contributors. Those contributors can be state, local, or federal partners. We receive that evidence through our evidence management unit, and that's passed up to the individual units such as myself.
Could Mr. Stevens slow down just a little bit? I'm having a little trouble following his testimony.
All right.
That
Perhaps
was
you can
Katie.
scoot up a little bit towards the microphone and slow down just a little bit, Mr. Stevens.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Truman.
Go ahead, Mr. Stevens.
So we receive evidence from our evidence management unit. It comes up to our chemistry unit where it's assigned to an examiner, such as myself. I then intake that evidence, check it in, determine what kind of evidence I have, what kind of analyses I need to do. And then I process that evidence and I issue a report. This will be a forensic report or a laboratory report. And then as needed, I testify to those observations and findings that I made.
How long have you worked for the FBI?
I started working at the FBI in April of 2016, so I've been there.
They're trying to
for
qualify this
11
guy as an
years.
expert.
And you started as a forensic chemist, and that's what you do now?
That is correct.
And what kind of experience did you have before you went to work for the FBI as a forensic chemist?
Before the FBI, I worked at the United States Secret Service in Washington, D.C. They have a forensic document laboratory. There I performed instrumental analysis on newspapers and toners. And I did that for about 10 years. I started there in December of 2005 through April of 2016.
Would you please share with us your education background?
I earned a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry from Roanoke College in Virginia. After that, I attended Texas A&M University in College Station, Texas. I did not earn a degree from that, but I transferred to the George Washington University, where I earned a Master of Science in Forensic Science in 2007.
He probably was hanging out at Texas A&M.
Did you receive any specialized training in forensic chemistry?
Okay.
With you, what were you asked to examine them for?
I was submitted 4 items. One of them was a box, and 3 of them were vials containing unknown substances or unknown liquids. I was asked to analyze the unknown liquids within those vials.
So that's what he had to do. They had 4 items. 3 were vials. 1 was a box, I think he said. His job as a chemist, forensic something, I forgot, I should have wrote it down. He's not there to say like what the drugs do or what was it. He's here to tell us if what the label is on the bottle, if that's what's in it, okay? That's what he does.
And there's another item in that package, correct?
Yes, there is.
Okay, 10. Stick with 10.
So from what they found on the scene, if this bottle says, I don't know, rubbing alcohol, he gonna test out to see what's inside it to see if that's what it is.
I'll bring it back.
That's just an example. That's not what they had though.
If you could put, probably the easiest way to do it. How do you want to handle the bottle? You can put it right on there.
People be scared.
Yeah, that's good. Bottom's fine. That's good.
Okay, let me tell y'all a story. Well, it's not a story, but let me just tell y'all something. So, as a part of my job, I do verification as well, which is kind of like what he does, but not really. You know, that's the last step. Like once we get your prescription, we, enter them in the system. We make sure, whatever we got to do, all of our little checks or whatever. Then we send it out to be filled. And then, they fill it, whether it's a machine or a person, whoever fills the prescription. And then we get it, it's in front of us for the last verification. So we look at the bottle and what's inside the bottle should match what's on the outside. That's why a lot of times, this is why every time, if y'all, for example, you come to the pharmacy, you pick up 3 prescriptions, and then you get home, or even you just walk outside the door, or just walk away from the pharmacy, just walk out in the store, and you say, you come back to the pharmacy, you say, hey, I'm not taking this drug anymore. Okay. Can I bring it back? Say you went home with it, or just even out to your car in the parking lot. I say, technically, we can't take it back. We can't take it back. Why? Because we don't know what y'all did with it. Like this is a law, or we can't. Like you say, well, I didn't do it. I didn't open the bag. I didn't do anything. It's like doesn't matter. if it's an error on our side where we gave you the wrong drug, or we put somebody else label on your bottle, or you got the wrong, it can be. Nobody's perfect. We got to document that kind of stuff, because sometimes y'all be trying to bring it back, and then people like they want to go to court. You get all these papers and stuff like that, so we can't, if we make a mistake, if we have an error like that, mistake sounds bad, right? If you have an error or an event, then of course we have to document and report it, in our system. But we have to make sure that what's on the bottle is what's in the bottle. Now, if we had somebody like forensic chemist here on site, when y'all want to bring stuff back to test it out to make sure you didn't, alter it or mess with it any kind of way to make sure, then maybe we could take it back. But if you just took it out here and you because y'all be calling, I want to refill my medication. Okay. I want to refill everything on my profile. You want to refill everything you got. I'm not doing that. You need to tell me what you need. Well, I need everything. Okay. If we fill everything on here and you get something you don't want or something you're not taking anymore, I'm not taking the drug back. Don't even ask me. You need to make sure you check your bag before you leave here, because we ain't taking it back. Because we don't have forensic chemists on staff, and we got pharmacists on staff, and all we doing is looking at we looking at it. We can't test it, the chemical components of it. We can't. So you can't bring it back. So just FYI to those of you who like to, y'all be having attitude. Y'all know y'all do. And sometimes it be because you sent your neighbor or you else to come get your drug for you, and they bought one that was for you that was about $117, and you like, what the hell is this? This your drug? I don't want this. My doctor got to write me something else. Cool. Then you want to come, then you like, I'm not I don't take this. Like, yes you do. I don't take this. You be just wanting your money back. We can figure out a way to get your money back. If you're nice. Then I got to throw the drug away. Then I got, if I'm going to take the rap for you, you're going to have to maintain low tones, okay? You need to come in here with the right energy. But I don't want this. It sounds like a you problem. We don't say that, but sometimes that's how we feel. And really, that's how it is. If we didn't make a mistake, then technically, we don't have to do anything about it, okay? So think about that next time you go in there and try to rush people, and then you get something you didn't really want, or you paid for something. You didn't want to really pay that much on it, You're like, hey, they don't have nothing cheaper for this? Do they have another drug that work like this that has a generic? No, they all name brand. We can figure it out. I'd be like, don't pay for it. Don't get that. If you be like, well, nah, she needs it. Well, if you leave here, I'm not taking it back. I'm telling you right now. Okay, so let's get back to this. So that's what he does in a more in-depth, scientific in a laboratory way. He does verification. To put it in simple terms. And these people are looking at this stuff like, why is he looking at it like that? It's so dramatic.
Any what's been marked for identification is states 10. You identify that, sir?
The item states exhibit number 10 is a vial of methylprednisolone acetate.
He don't know what that is.
Received in the lab.
Let's go ahead and get all the exhibits in front of you.
He's just like, okay, is this what this says? That's all he needs to know. He needs to be able to use his instruments to test this out and to say yes or no. But asking him any other questions is,
We have not established.
I don't know what else to say about this. Like, that's just crazy.
The only thing that can be tested
But
at this junction is that
But I have said on numerous occasions, and I'm gonna let it play, that y'all don't know what the pharmacists do. Y'all don't know what anybody does on their job. Y'all don't know. Which I mean, why would you need to know? You don't need to know that. But the questions they gonna be asking him is like, he doesn't know, and that's outside his scope of practice, and that's okay because he's not expected to be an expert on this part. He's supposed to know that, and that he does. Okay.
is a vial with a label marked methylprednisolone acetate.
Right.
Seriously? That's your objection?
I think
Who said these people? I'm telling you, the way they like, seriously, is that your objection? Like, they speak it freely. Like, I speak freely when I'm on here talking to y'all because I'm talking like, I'm at home, like I'm not at work. But they're at work. Are they not? Like, somebody is the other attorney or somebody in there said, seriously, that's your objection? I mean, it was kind of silly. It was, but I mean, say it like that. I'm gonna play it again.
All the exhibits in front of you.
I kind of like these on man.
I'm going to object to that answer in that we have not established what was in the vial. The only thing that can be testified to at this junction is that it is a vial with a label marked methylprednisolone acetate.
Seriously? That's your objection?
I think that's where we are in the process, and hopefully we'll.
Judge, like, we getting to that part. This is he objects. He's saying that that's not what's the contents of the vial. He's saying that's what the label says. Like, do you not know what that guy's job title is? That's what he does. That's what he's gonna do. We're getting there. And somebody, seriously?
Find out more. I'm going to overrule the objection.
Have this marked as 11, please.
Very well.
Done. Approach the witness, please.
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Handy what's been marked for identification in states 11. Ask you to identify that.
Yep, and I have a pair of scissors. This is still sealed.
This is the one with scissors. Okay.
This court is so ridiculous.
Thank you.
Oh my God, y'all. I should fast forward this a little bit.
Thank you.
Handy what's been marked for identification in states 12. Ask you to take a look at that.
Natalie sending her attorneys on like a dummy mission. They listening to Natalie. Natalie has the power of persuasion. Can I get some? I need people to really just listen to me. Her attorneys like going follow her lead too. I kind of picked up on that. Everybody's like, well, Natalie said, is she like the Pied Piper?
Handy what's been marked for
I'm finna
identification
start
in
being the
states
Pied
13
Piper.
and ask you to take a look at
How
that.
about Nastasha said, well, I was watching Nastasha. Nastasha said,
You recognize that?
and Alan said,
This is the liquid that I removed from States Exhibit 12.
Okay.
ooh.
I could have this 14, please.
Number 14, Your Honor.
Very well.
Let's get, if I could approach the witness, please, Your Honor.
Yes.
And what's been marked for identification is states 14.
Why is this so funny to me?
What's a little sticker? Oh, like that. Okay.
Oh my God.
And Your Honor, I'll hand take a look at 10, please. What was your analysis of that?
So for States Exhibit 10, I determined that States Exhibit 10, the vial labeled methylprednisolone acetate, and the liquid that came out of it, States Exhibit 11, is the one I actually tested.
Explain that to us, please.
So States Exhibit 10 is the physical vial. States Exhibit 11 was the liquid recovered from that vial, the liquid that came out of this vial. So my analysis was on the liquid.
Okay. Now the states 11, that was lab material. You have a inventory of bottles that you use for your analysis. Is that what that is?
It's standard.
We have libraries and reference materials that we use.
Mhm.
Okay, but the actual container itself.
Oh my God.
Did that come with the information that came to you, or was that just some kind of testing process that you used?
I'm not sure I understand.
Well, as I understood what your testimony was, you analyzed the contents of number 10 by putting it into 11.
I didn't
No.
analyze the contents of 10, the vial. I transferred those contents to States Exhibit 11.
That's okay.
And then I analyzed States Exhibit 11.
That's
So-
we're on the same page now, I think. Go ahead and explain what you did.
So visual examination on 10, what were the labels and markings on the bottle? Then chemical analysis on the liquid that was within this bottle.
And again, in summary fashion, what did you do to analyze states 11?
States Exhibit 11 was subjected to 3 different other kinds of testing. They're all scientific instrumentation. One of them is known as Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy. The next one, gas chromatography, mass spectrometry. And the final one,
I used to do that when I used to do research during the summers when I was in college. I used that. This stuff sounds so complicated, don't it? It ain't.
we call DART-TOF-MS, which stands for Direct Analysis.
I could be working for the FBI.
Time of flight mass spectrometry.
You're like, who? You on YouTube? No.
All of these are very expensive, complicated instruments. Their primary goal is to determine the chemical composition of the materials within a liquid or a solid.
Oh my God.
Okay. Go ahead and talk about 12.
Yes.
Please. What was number 12?
12 was a vial labeled enclomiphene citrate, 30 milliliters. And on that vial, it says for research purposes only, not for human consumption. That was the vial. This vial generated States Exhibit 13, which is the liquid that came out of that vial.
Nellie
You
has some
actually did your examination of
samples at
States
her house.
13, is that correct?
Those trials, you testified
We ain't
for
going
the
through all that. I
prosecution or
mean,
the state, isn't that
unless y'all
correct?
want to.
I believe that is correct, yes.
And in this case, you were asked by the prosecution and the state to testify more or less on their behalf as to the substances submitted for your analysis. Isn't that correct?
I was asked to testify to the report I had previously issued. So yes, that happened to be for the state in this case.
Right. I'd like to ask you a few questions about your education and training, not so much to qualify you as an expert, which has already been done, but just general knowledge.
These men are sassy.
In the course of your education, did you have any courses in toxicology?
No.
Yes, I did. I had one course in graduate school.
He's not gonna
And
know
toxicology is
That's not his job. He
study
had
of
probably he said he had a course, but
toxins
he ain't
or
gonna know.
poisons in the body. Would that be a fair summary?
Yes.
He doesn't know that.
Have courses in biochemistry and organic chemistry.
Yes, in undergrad, I had courses in both.
And would you tell briefly what biochemistry is?
You don't do
Biochemistry, as I learned it in undergrad, is the interaction of human biology with chemistry. So materials that go into and out of your body.
He doesn't know that though. That's not what that's not his job.
So you have some knowledge of how chemicals introduced in the body react in the body. Would that be a fair statement?
No, that's actually outside the scope of my expertise.
See, that's not what he does.
But you have some knowledge through
But that's
research,
not what he's an
especially
expert
in the
in.
case of Humalog, correct?
Oh my God.
As part of the training, yes, I have some foundational understanding of what insulin is, but not how it interacts with the body.
Okay.
This is crazy. See Natalie over there, she running it. Man don't know. She's in them telling y'all. She sending her attorneys on a dummy mission. Well, he should know toxicology. I'm sure he had biochemistry. That's not what his job
Were
is,
you
though.
aware or were you informed that the substances provided to you for analysis, especially the Humalog and the methylprednisolone,
Nope. He put the emphasis on the wrong
were
syllable.
recovered from the home of Natalie Cochran, which was 433 4H Lake Road.
They.
Yes, that probably would have been on the incoming description of evidence provided.
Okay.
When I tell y'all they asking these questions to the wrong person, he can't answer those questions. He's not expected to know the answer to those questions. He is an expert on the chemistry. Yeah, he needed to see. He wanted to verify. I guess I don't know. It's like maybe it's something like when they do ballistics. Those people who testify in all these other kind of trials and stuff. It's like, okay, was this bullet fired from this weapon? You know, is what's in this vial, what it says on the outside up here, is that what was in it? Or did somebody tamper with it? And you know, they got this bottle say Humalog insulin, but it's actually or this bottle is a bottle of baby oil, for example, but it's not baby oil is in there. It's liquid cocaine. It's GHB. It's something else. That's what he does. He okay. You got the bottles of baby oil. We still don't know what's going on with it. We did it right. You got the bottles of baby oil. It say baby oil. It looks like from the outside, like this could be baby oil that's in it. It looks like a clear liquid. It has a certain, consistency that looks like it could be similar to baby oil. Is that baby oil is in there? We would get our forensic chemist. Ooh. I gotta break this stuff. I gotta explain. You know, people. Okay, that's what this man does. He's like, "Is this baby oil up in here?" Because we looking at the bottle. It says baby oil, but we don't know if it's baby oil. Has it been tested? Have they tested that substance? Because right now we're gonna call it a substance that is found at P. Diddy's house. Have we tested it to see if that's actually baby oil that's in it? They should have tested it by now. They had it for months. I don't know how many months they had it. They should, somebody, forensic chemist, get the expert on it. And then somebody's going to have to testify about that when Diddy trials start on Cinco de Mayo. Are they really going to start on Cinco de Mayo? But anyway, so, we got to go and break it down. That's what this man does. And they are asking him, okay, the bottle, the baby oil, the substance that's in there, do we know how the baby oil works on the body? He's like, I don't know how it works on the body. I could tell you that was or was not baby oil that was in there. I can do that. I can tell you that. But whatever that substance is that's in there, I can't tell you how it's gonna, react when it comes in contact with your skin. I can't tell you what it's gonna do. I don't know. I don't need to know that. That's out of my scope of practice. Now, what I do right here, this lane right here that I stay in, I can answer those questions. This other stuff you're asking me, it's a waste of time. Okay. See, there you go. Y'all welcome.
And were you aware or were you told that those items were recovered pursuant to a search of 433 4H Lake Road by police officers and other investigating officers?
I don't recall. No, I don't recall being told.
Yeah, this kind of finna get on my nerves because when I say I think that Natalie is sending him on a dummy mission, I think that Natalie's sending her attorneys on a dummy mission. I think that all these questions that they are asking, Natalie is feeding to them. And I think that her two attorneys are just like everybody else. They listen to what Natalie say. How the hell could she how could she get people just to follow her like that? They listen to whatever Natalie says. That's her attorney. He is clearly nervous. He's like, well, I'm not familiar with the drugs. This is what I imagine. I don't know if this is what they said or not. This is how I imagine the conversations going when they talking to Natalie, preparing, for trial, and talking, preparing for the next day. This is the next witness they're going to call. Well, you need to ask him about this. I feel like that's what Natalie doing. And they like, okay, well, how does this go in with that? Well, if they told him that they found the vials at my house, then he could falsify some information. Whatever Natalie trying to do, they listening to whatever she say because these questions are not appropriate for this man. If they didn't tell you what he doesn't know where they got the vials from. When they searched wherever, they could have found them under the seat of somebody's car. They could have found it in Natalie's refrigerator. They could have found it, I don't know, up in the cabinet or in these drawers where y'all hide all y'all pills and stuff that are under y'all cabinets. All these expired drugs y'all be having at y'all house. He doesn't know where it came from. It doesn't matter to him where it came from. His job is, hey, they give me this. Yes, this is what's in that bottle, what it says. Or this is some Visine. I wonder, did they check Michael for Visine? And I wonder, like, to prepare him. Okay, so maybe this could be a good question, because it's like if they find drugs and different things on the scene, then they present it to this forensic chemist, then maybe that would narrow down the tests that he could possibly run, because they could run a lot of tests, could be anything, so it's like, okay, we found all these Visine at the house, we found this at the house, so make sure you test for tetrahydrolysis. It's like when you, maybe that's why he asked that question. I doubt it, but I mean, could be.
That, I mean, obviously they were obtained, and I was provided information from where they were obtained, but not how they were obtained.
But they were obtained by the state and then subsequently provided to you, correct?
I assume so, yes.
I like to see now that I'd be doing it if I was in court too.
I submit to you that Michael Cochran died around February 11th of 2019. These substances provided to you until June of 2021. Isn't that correct?
2 years later.
They were recovered in the field office sooner than that, but they arrived in my unit in, I believe it was May of 2021.
So they didn't test it
I
before
started
that?
the analysis in June of 2021.
So over 2 years subsequent to the death of Michael Cochran. Wouldn't that be a fair statement? If he passed away in February of 2019.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh.
I submit to you that these substances were collected approximately 4 months to 5 months after the death of Michael Cochran in February of 2019. Do you know what was done with these, where they were, how they were stored prior to you receiving them approximately 2 years later?
No, I do not.
Now, I would like to discuss states 10 and 11. And 10 was a vial marked methylprednisolone acetate. Do you recall that?
Yes.
And your report states, and it's also confirmed that that particular item was found in a cabinet in the corner of the home of the Cochrans.
He's already indicated he doesn't know any of this stuff.
I think that's correct. The court will sustain the objection.
But this was recovered at 433 4H Lake Road.
Sustain, please, Mr. Sullivan.
Okay. Methylprednisolone acetate is a synthetic corticosteroid, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
A form of steroids in general, right?
The use that I researched and came across was an anti-inflammatory, not a corticosteroid, anabolic steroid for growing muscle tissue.
And that leads me to my next question, which is methylprednisolone acetate suppresses inflammation, right?
Ooh, Nelly is wrong, y'all. She know this is like nothing. This is nothing.
Now, I submit to you that if Natalie Cochran had inflammation of the lungs, would it be a proper use of methylprednisolone acetate?
Yes, but that's not his job to know that.
To aid in suppressing that inflammation of the lungs?
That is a question that would be answered by a doctor. It's outside of my area of expertise.
Or a pharmacist.
Well, methylprednisolone acetate suppresses inflammation, right?
Objection.
He doesn't know.
It's beyond his area of expertise. It's beyond his area of expertise.
Yeah.
I think that says it all. The court is constrained to sustain the objection.
Okay.
And he don't know that.
Can steroids increase blood sugar?
Again, that's not an area I'm an expert in. The interaction of steroids with the human body would be an endocrinologist or potentially a toxicologist or an MD doctor.
Okay.
A PharmD too. They always nothing to see here, folks.
Do you know if an overdose of methylprednisolone
He doesn't know.
is life-threatening or not?
Nope.
I do not know.
Okay. I'd like to move on to states 12 and 13. That was identified as a vial marked enclophamine citrate.
He said on the mic.
And that particular substance, to your report, came from 211 Old Grandview Road, which was not the Cochran residence. Is it correct as to where it was recovered from?
Your Honor, may I refer to the report?
Certainly.
So that is not listed in the report. Excuse me, yes, it is. States Exhibit 12 was recovered in 211 Old Grandview.
Hey, where is that place? Why does that matter? He doesn't know.
Which, of course, is not the same as 433 4H Lake Road, right?
Correct.
I feel like they can't be confident in their cross because they can't pronounce the drugs, and I don't think they know the job description of some of these people, because it's kind of like, to me, to question people on anything, any of this stuff, then you kind of have to be a little bit more familiar with what they do actually. So they kind of got to study too, to be able to ask good questions and to get, what they need out of it. Y'all let me know. Because he can't like go ahead. You can't go in if you're not sure. You like, I can't even pronounce this word, let alone, grill somebody on this information. And I don't even know if he should know this information or not. Is it just me? He can't. Yeah.
Now, your extensive analysis showed that it didn't contain enclophamine citrate. It contained glycerol and letrozole, correct?
Correct.
So it was mismarked, misidentified, right?
The label on States Exhibit 12 did not match the contents of the liquid States Exhibit 13. That's correct.
Fine. If I submit to you that all that, can I ask that question? I'd like to move on to states 14 and 15. That was as Humalog Insulin Liz Pro.
Oh, Lord.
Is that correct?
Yes, State's Exhibit, the vial, State's Exhibit 14 was marked that.
And you testify that you specialized knowledge, research, etc., into Humalog insulin and its effects and your research. Is that correct?
I believe I testified that I have
That's fine
expertise
with
to
this
analyze those and determine whether or not something contains that or is consistent with containing those materials, not their effects on the human body.
Oh, my goodness. This is kind of like secondhand embarrassment. Super cringe. What else did they say?
Insulin in general. Well, there are different classifications of insulin. There's insulin produced by the pancreas of the body, which is produced internally by the body, correct?
Correct.
Then you have insulin, which is manufactured. You have Humalog, Liz Pro, and you have a couple of other brands of insulin.
You got the long acting, you got short acting. It matters.
You
Then, okay, got some more stuff
essentially
out too.
two different kinds of
which is not insulin per se. The Mounjaro, the Wegovys, the what else? Ozempic. You got those too. Which they're also I saw something this morning in the news about the price. I know a couple years ago, y'all soon to be former President Joe Biden, they got the price of insulin, the cost of insulin reduced. So now y'all can purchase, well, you always could purchase over the counter, but it's not $1 million because before stuff like Lantus, Levemir, things like that used to be so expensive out the wazoo, which is still kind of high. But most of y'all plans cover that stuff now, except the ones that can be used for weight loss. I told y'all I got a lot of hoops y'all got to jump through to get those. Okay. I say I lose too much weight. Yes. Sugar Bear says, hold up. Does anyone know the expiration date on the vials of insulin? I don't know. I don't know. They may or may not have said it, but I know they recovered it 4 months after he died or something like that. I don't know. We got to pay attention. Y'all pay attention with me. You know, step in here wherever y'all need to. But we don't know the expiration date. And most of the time, those insulins, especially the pens, they good 28 days at room temperature. Okay. But there's not an expiration date. You keep it refrigerated, you know, whatever. Okay. So, and I feel like that's kind of the line of questioning they should have gone down. Maybe they could have kind of squeezed some stuff in like that. Okay, well, if it's expired, I talked to y'all about these expired drugs. You know, we don't. Is it going to denature it? Do a chemical analysis of what's in the vial, which is, I mean, it should be what's in the vial. If it's after it's expired, is it gonna, you know, show up the same way in your results? That would have been a good question. It ain't gonna turn from insulin and then start looking like a steroid, but it's something you could just throw out there and like just kind of throw people off. Like, well, if it's expired because they found it at a later date, right? From its original date of purchase or, you know, beyond use date, that kind of talk, right? If they do that, if you test it after it's expired, then, you know, what kind of results would you expect? Maybe that's the kind of question she should have been asking this dude right here. I like that, Sugar Bear. Okay. Yes. That's what I told you, engage with me. You know, get these wheels to turn and let's come up with some stuff. Okay. Sugar Bear 304, welcome to the chats. Okay. Danny says, what are the milligrams on the insulin? Insulin is measured in units. It comes in, the solution is in milliliters, but the amount of drug to administer is in units. So you will have, so in milligrams is for a solid substance. We say milliliters when we're talking about liquids. There's y'all lesson for today, okay? Got to give y'all a little lesson every time, okay? We're talking about a liquid, we're talking in milliliters. So you got a 10 ml vial or you got a 3 milliliter pen, you know, and it says 100 units per milliliter. If you have a 10 milliliter vial, and it's 100 units per milliliter, how many units do we have in the entire vial? 1,000. And that's how you calculate day supply. If you're doing 30 units, daily, or you got a short-acting insulin and you're doing however many units 3 times a day with meals, then you correct for this or you do that, or sliding scale. Y'all know if your sugar is 100 to 150, give them however many units up to 400. If it's over 400, give them 12, and then call your doctor or go to the emergency room. That's how we do that, okay? So that's how many units, how many milliliters are in the insulin vials. It's usually 10, okay? Usually 10 in a vial, 10 milliliters or 1,000 units. So when you get ready to administer it, you do it by units, okay? With insulin, okay? Tresiba, oh yes, that's another one. And then how you spell it. But yeah, Tresiba, I know what you're trying to say, okay? Sugar Bear says she stayed in the house under house arrest for the Ponzi scheme. She did? Dang. I'm telling y'all, Natalie is a Pied Piper, okay? She is. Everybody listens to what Natalie says. Y'all need to listen to me. For real. And I said, okay, actually, Trump did that. Oh, okay, get me straight. Trump had that in the works when he left the first time. Joe took credit. People always take credit for stuff other people doing. Let me put myself up on it. Because I do a lot of stuff that people be doing. I don't call them out on it. I see them, I ignore it because I'm like, yeah, go ahead and do that. I was doing it yesterday. Tomorrow I'm doing something else. So, can't keep up with me and catch me if you can. So, sometimes it be like that now. Okay? Danny says, my bad, milliliters. Yeah, yes. But also, you are, if we talking about, what do you call those other ones? If we talking about like Ozempic, though, you right on that, Danny. Ozempic, Zepbound, Mounjaro. Now, those we actually do, but they not insulin, per se. But they be like, oh, you're on 2.5 milligram per 0.5 ml. So it depends on where you work at. When we write your prescription up, we might put some people, well, we do everything like this though. So it'll be like inject 2.5 milligrams once a week on the same day each week subcutaneously. Sometimes I put subcutaneously, but then like under the skin. People need to know what it is, under the skin. Okay. So you kind of were right. So, we got it. Thank y'all. Thank you for engaging with me. So, yes, okay. So that's what we're doing. So Trump did that. Okay, so Harmonize, you on research team. I need to know what they were talking about this morning on Good Morning America. I recorded it, but I didn't have a chance to go back and look at it before I got on here tonight because I wanted to talk about that too because, the cost of these drugs sound like one of those samples that they collected from Natalie's house had, it said for research purposes only. Did they collect them from her house or are they talking, is that the standard that the forensic chemist guy used to compare the substance that they found at the house with for research only? Now, if Natalie using research products or samples, things of that nature, why? She had enough money that she was collecting from the Ponzi scheme to pay for whatever drugs she needed. They also said Natalie was faking cancer. They say a lot, but they also only listen to Natalie. Y'all listen to me and like the stream. Natalie said, thank you, Danny. Y'all keep it coming. Let's have, you know, let's provoke some thought. Let's spark some
synthetic
conversation.
insulin. You have fast-acting insulin, which Humalog is a member of, and you have the slower, longer-acting.
This man don't know nothing about none of this stuff.
types of
You ask
insulin,
him.
correct?
Correct.
He said correct, but he don't know. And Natalie know that man don't know. I can't stand Natalie. I mean, I kind of like Natalie though.
Humalog Lispro insulin is termed fast-acting because its effects take approximately 15 minutes to work, correct?
He don't know.
My research said 15 to 30 minutes, but yes, it's fast acting in that it is ready, available insulin. Yes.
And its workings or effect is to essentially reduce blood sugar, right?
The marketed purpose of insulin is to regulate blood sugar. Its effects in the body on any given injection would be something best answered by an endocrinologist or a doctor.
But you said you have specialized knowledge of insulin.
He does it, not in that way.
Now, insulin, from your understanding of it, does
Harmonize. We need to know what they're gonna do now about the cost of the diabetes / weight loss drugs. Some report came out this morning or something about, you know, because you know all this, the Ozempic, Mounjaro, those drugs, cash price, they are like $1,100, $1,200. What are they doing about the cost of those? You know, when you get a chance, give us an update on that.
doesn't just wham, it takes effect and that's it. Humalog Lispro insulin works over 3 to 4 hours. Isn't that right?
Again, that's a question best answered by an endocrinologist or doctor. My expertise is in the analysis of the chemistry of insulin, but not its interactions in the human body.
But there were various research articles attached to the reports, which included research into insulin, its effects, etc. Weren't you familiar with those?
Yes, there are references attached to my report that talk generically. I don't believe there were actual studies there, lists the references to some studies, but those are not studies that I understood as interacting in the human body.
Well, why did you research them then?
Why
did you refer to them and why did you say you were familiar with them?
If I'm understanding correctly, there's two sources of information that came out of the references that I provided. One was drugs.com, which is a site that we use for uses of drugs. And the other one was the Merck Index. And the Merck Index was provided for some of these to show generically what these are used for. And those references may be included in those studies in this pronouns.
And the Merck Index and those studies.
He kind of, okay, so, okay. He kind of got him right there. I mean, why did you did it, he didn't need to attach what the indication of the drugs to this report. Why? Because that's not what he does, right? That's what I've been saying the whole time. That ain't what he do. That's not his job. That's not what he does. Why was he looking that up? I mean, because that doesn't, maybe he did it for the chemical compounds, because a lot of times they will have the compound in like the drug information. So still though, why did he attach it? He's like, did you look at it? Did you not? And what for if you did? Okay, 1 point for grandpa. And don't say nothing about me calling him. It's a term of endearment. Y'all are so sensitive these days. Gee. Maybe I should call him uncle.
How their chemicals work, right?
The references that are included may provide that information, but those are not studies they're within my scope of expertise.
Okay, but why did you attach it? That is a good question. If I were on the jury, I would be like, why did he do that?
This exhibit for identification purposes.
All right, if you'll hand it to the clerk, please.
Lord have mercy. He man tired, and Natalie just having a field day.
This will be defendant's exhibit number 9.
She got a cold shoulder in the courtroom. Hey. Clamp on her hair.
Permission to question the witness from here.
You may proceed.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Stevens, would you look at those collection of photographs?
Sure.
How many photographs are there?
There are 4 photographs of what appear to be a vial in different positions.
Almanize says, according to Almanize, shout out to her. Y'all upcoming and former president is gonna try to bring the costs down. He about to call the folks that helped him last time. He did, they did, somebody helped y'all with the cost of these drugs. Maybe I can go and get mine. Cause I'm like, shoot. They like, you ain't no diabetic. I'm like, I'm anemic. Can that do anything with that? We can't do nothing with that. Okay, so everybody finna be ready for a hot girl summer. If he gonna get the cost of these Wegovys, y'all favorite drugs, I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen though. I'm gonna tell y'all what's gonna happen right now. So some of y'all, this is y'all chance. This is me putting y'all up on game, getting ahead of the game and of the curve. If we get the prices down on this Mounjaro, on the Ozempic, on the Wegovy, on the Zepbound, what else we got? Did I miss one? Trulicity, Tresiba. I don't know if we use Tresiba. Trulicity. That's what I was thinking about earlier. Or what did we say about Tresiba? I don't know. But it's technically not with the weight loss ones, you know, not in there. But Trulicity is. Trulicity is in there too. What was I gonna say about that? Y'all need to go ahead, get your orders in, get your doctors to write your prescriptions. Go on, have them on file. Because as soon as the day the price go down, they're going to be flying out the shelf. And then guess what? They're going to be on back order again. They're going to be on back order again. I know a lot of y'all got on it about 2 years ago. It's been about 2 years at this point. When they were $25, some of y'all, you know, since then have jumped through all the hoops and, you know, went under the ground, above the ground, and through the, you know, whatever way y'all need to go down these pathways to get your weight loss drug. Y'all went on, got it. Y'all did it. You know, congratulations to y'all. But now the price is gonna be down for cash paying patients, and I'm finna go put a bulk order in. I'm gonna have it. Y'all gonna be like, you know, do y'all have it? Y'all gonna be seeing me at the beauty shop. Y'all gonna be seeing me at the grocery store. Y'all gonna be seeing me just out, just being a human being, living my life. I be at dance practice. I be everywhere. Y'all see me out at the school, in the parking lot, talking to some parents, other teachers, whoever I be talking to. I don't be talking to nobody. I be antisocial. They be talking to me. I ain't gonna talk. They be like, Natasha. And my little roommate, my daughter, she look at me. She be like, why do you let them call you Natasha? I be like, I just ain't got time to keep saying this over and over. Nastasha. They be like, what? And I be like, okay, whatever. And then if they call me Natasha a lot of times, too many times, or from a distance, I just act like I don't even hear them. I don't care. I'm like, well, they not talking to me. Sometimes be so loud. Nastasha. If y'all, some of y'all other parents, some of y'all people, if y'all ever watch my my streams, it's Nastasha. And I you know, I'll be correcting y'all a couple times, and then the next time I just be like, they just can't get it. They're not gonna do it. Okay. Nastasha. It's a ST in there, and it's not a silent S. It would be unnecessary. But you know, we ain't gonna talk about the O. People always like, I mean, it should be an A. It's like O. Not A. You know, short vowel sounds. But anyway, so yes, I'm finna go order a lot of it. They're gonna be talking to me, questioning me about how much stuff I'm ordering, because y'all know I still work for the man for now. But I'm gonna be like, I see a wave coming. Y'all welcome. When they be calling all around looking for it, guess who gonna have it? This girl right here. I'm gonna go and get it because y'all I already see where this going. What you say, Harmonize? Picked it up yesterday. Okay, at the gym right now. Gonna be a hot girl summer, you know. Y'all miss the hot girl summers, don't you? I don't know. City boys. We in January, at the end of January. They'll be here before you know it. Y'all better get on back in there. I know y'all done gave up on them resolutions. Y'all know it. So get back in here. Thank you,
I'm
Harmonize.
gonna go through them one by one, if that's all right.
And just a shout out to my research team, too. I ain't shouted y'all out in a minute. A couple weeks ago, I had somebody on my research team question me. Yeah, like I'm doing a Ponzi scheme. They're like, hey, we've been working for you. We've been giving you topics and we give you talking points. And we, hello, when we cash in, what you don't forget about us. I'm like, I'm going to kick y'all down. Y'all know that. I got y'all. I never forget you with me. I can't forget you. So shout out to my research team. That's a sidebar. I did. Shout out to y'all. And when I get this iron, it's going to really be up, okay? If I say y'all be scared of the doctors. I won't be scared of the infusion place. They calling my doctor on me like they calling my mama or somebody. Ain't nobody told me what to do in a long time. Don't play with me. I'm gonna have to call that place back and be like, well, what kind of stunt y'all trying to pull? I'm done with y'all. We done. Golly. Y'all need to move on. Oh my God. Every time I think about that place, it kind of gets just a sinking feeling. Anyway. They gonna make me go. If they call my doctor's office again, hold up. I'm gonna talk about other stuff on this stream. Y'all come here, to be entertained by me. Okay. If they call my doctor's office again, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What can I do? Can I give them a bad review? I don't even do reviews. What can I do? If they call my doctor's office again, I need to don't call me. Looking for me, that was y'all. I'm telling y'all. That really rubbed me the wrong way. I can't go back there even if I wanted to, because it's like y'all calling all over the nation. Like, what are y'all got some kind of something in this iron that y'all want to get? What is all this about? Y'all, it was full of people when I went. So y'all got clients, y'all got customers, patients, whoever. Got the nerve. They said send them the order. Don't send them no order. They trying to bill my insurance. I'm already halfway at my deductible. I had 50. I've been to the doctor several times already this year. It just started. This referral over there. This referral over there. Okay, well, how do you think you losing this iron? It ain't no cycle. It ain't OBGYN say ain't none of that. It ain't got no fibroids. It ain't none of that. I don't know. I told y'all now I got to get a colonoscopy. I don't know. But you over here, y'all out of it. Okay, don't call my doctor. I feel like they was trying. I feel bullied. Okay, I'm going to use that B word. I feel bullied. Why would they call my doctor's office and they calling me like, what's up? I'm like, what's up? I said, Anyway, y'all, I'm traumatized about that. Them people, that blew my mind. Yeah, okay. I don't like people telling me what to do. And I definitely don't like them. It's like that. That was crazy.
Tough one. Would it be a fair representation to say this is a photo Humalog insulin Liz Pro vial?
I keep saying that they seem so obsessed with the Humalog. They are on it. They are on this Humalog. This insulin is so hard. It's so hard, but they are trying to prove, that that's not how Michael died, and that's not what Natalie did to kill Michael if she killed him. So that's why they pressing so hard on this insulin. I get it, but it's like, You know, I guess you can't say beating a dead horse because it's like you gotta defend your client. Everybody got a job to do. But it's like, oh man, can we move on from the insulin? But we can't move on from the insulin because that's like the main focal point. That's the is that the smoking gun? I saw that somewhere. That's it. If they can prove that, or if this side can disprove that, is it disprove, unapproved? However you say the opposite of approved. Okay, but it's just kind of it's wearing me out with it. Humalog, and just to hear them keep pronouncing these drugs wrong.
Mark U100. Bottom it says Lilly, and it has a fairly clear liquid that appears to be full to the top. Would that be correct?
Full to the top.
This is a picture of a Humalog insulin bottle, Insulinless Pro, Mark Lilly. It's hard to tell from the image. That's the collar of the vial, so it does look like there's a liquid there, but it could be a bubble as well. So without having seen this, I don't know. I didn't take this picture.
Well, I would submit to you that this photograph was taken by Lieutenant Bledsoe and another officer at the location of 433 4H Lake Road, and it was placed on a counter and photographed.
Okay.
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 Does this look like the same vial that was submitted to you for analysis?
What kind of question is this?
The front of this has the same markings. I would want to check with State's Exhibit 14 to make sure they have the same serials. And it's not possible to tell different lots. If they're the same lot of vials, it wouldn't be possible to determine if this vial and this vial were actually the same.
Okay.
From pictures alone.
The second photograph is a side view of what appears to be the same vial. Isn't that correct?
Yes, this is a picture of another vial, or the same vial, if that's what you're telling me.
And again, as far as what it shows, is it appears to be filled to the top, or as you see, a bubble, correct?
It's
From
not
the picture
going to be
alone, I
filled
can't
to the
determine what
top.
the liquid is. There's a label that covers the vast majority of the bottle, and then at the very top, around where the collar of the vial is, there's a circle, and that could be liquid or it could be a bubble.
It's not going
I'd
to
like
be
to
filled
see
to the
that here
top.
so the jury can see this.
That's kind of crazy. Natalie knows better.
Now, Mr. Stevens,
I just got to
if you
keep
look at
saying
this
it.
here,
Natalie
I don't
knows
think
this
you
is
know.
crazy. These are
This is
crazy
the
questions.
first photograph I showed you, which was identified as Humalog Insulin-Less Pro. Is that right?
Correct.
Your bottle look empty.
And as you can see from this photograph, it appears as if the fluid comes all the way up to here on the bottom. Would that not be a fair?
Your Honor, state objects. This is
That
way
should
outside
be.
of this.
If that doesn't even matter, and it's not going to be
picture is,
fluid
but
to
it has
the
nothing
top.
to do with
These are crazy
Your Honor, it
questions.
does, in the sense that we are documenting what you received, what condition.
Okay, so I think what they try to is, was this a new bottle? They're not filled all the way to the top. I got another side story. This is so crazy. Sometimes y'all be so weird. Okay. One thing to consider that they're not going to consider is if it's not full when you pick it up. That's not a pharmacy issue. That's not even a patient issue. If you get something that's not filled up to the top, they're not going to be filled up to the top. And if it were an issue, that would be a manufacturing issue. Which again, if it's not an error on our part, we're not going to take it back, okay? Some of y'all get y'all Latanapros, y'all eye drops, y'all do what? How they go? One drop in each eye every night at bedtime. Some of y'all parents taking them, your grandparents taking them. Y'all could be taking them. Who even knows? Eye drops. They y'all come up in there all the time. It feel like ain't nothing in here. Okay. It's something in there though. I don't think nothing in here. I just bought this. I walked outside. It feel like ain't nothing in here. They hand it to me. Y'all know how I do. I turn it upside down. I squeeze it. I'm like, it's something in here. Oh, it felt empty. Okay. Then also what y'all do. Sometimes when y'all get these new inhalers, Y'all like, I'm pumping it, ain't nothing coming out. I was like, let me see how you using it. And I'm like, can you turn this the right side up? See, I spray it in the air. And I said, sometimes you're not gonna feel the particles, you're not gonna see it. You getting it? It's something in there. And if it's not, which on a rare occasion, sometimes y'all are right. It is, or you get your pen and you can't click it, or something's wrong with it. That's not our fault. We will help you though, walk you through it. Because what you need to do, you need to call the manufacturer that's on your label, on the box. Call them. Most of the time, they're gonna tell us to go ahead and replace it. Like give you another one, and then we ship the one that's broken back to them, and then they ship us another one to replace the one that we gave y'all. But that's not an error on our part. So when y'all come in there, rah, 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 nothing's in here. That's not our fault. That's a manufacturing issue, okay? Talk to the right person. But you are talking to the right person, because I can tell you, okay, so that was an issue. That's a manufacturing issue. So this is what you need to do to get that done, okay? Call me back after you talk to them. But let's break it down, okay? Break it down. Can you see how that's not a pharmacy issue? Okay. Now, this is what you need to do to fix it. Side story. Somebody, I worked this weekend too, and I worked all day yesterday. And sometimes it be certain times a month, people be real strange. So somebody came in the pharmacy, and the technician, they always be like, Nastasha, you need to talk to this lady. I'm like, what's she saying? Y'all act like y'all can't answer no questions. I don't know what she talking about. I'm like, let me go ahead and what I'm talking. Hey, can I help you? I picked up my prescription for my what was it? I don't know. For my Vyvanse. Some capsule. I don't know what it was. I can't remember exactly what the drug was, but we just say it was that, which you can't really see through those. But anyway, and she said, and I noticed that the capsules were not full. I said, what? What kind of question is that? What do you mean the capsules weren't full? I pick up my prescription. Unless that capsule, I don't know if it's full or not, or empty or not. I don't know. If I got a capsule, I'm just, I'm like, are you opening those pills up? Because are you opening those capsules up? Because you don't need to do that. That's not how they work. You need to go and take that the right way. Don't crush, don't chew, don't break up, you need to swallow it whole. Swallow it whole. She said the capsule is not full. I thought that was real crazy and a little bit anal. But when you want your drugs, you want your drugs. I mean, you want what you're paying for. You have a reasonable expectation that what your prescription is, that's what you're getting. Okay. But that's, again, if something like that happens, that's not a pharmacist issue. That's a manufacturing issue. I wonder though, when it's the controlled substance, those ones that are like C2s, that means they, high addiction quality, highly addictive. I wonder if you're going to wait to hear back from the manufacturer on these pills, on the capsules, we ain't going to replace them like that. Okay, I'm going to just tell you now. I wonder if you're going to wait to hear back from them, or if you're just going to take what you got. Most of the time, they probably just take their chances. Like, I know I'm not getting a full dose. I look at this capsule, and it's only 60% full. Y'all, stop doing that. So, so for him to be like, oh, this bottle is not full to the top. It's not going to be full to the top anyway. Not that. Nothing is. None of these, if it's pills, if it's solution, if it's a cream, nothing is filled all the way to the top. Y'all know this. When you buy a drink, or get a bottle of water. It's not full all the way to the top. These questions are crazy. Y'all know what I mean? You ever bought a drink and this cup spilling over at the top? I would think something was wrong with it. If it's full to the rim, the drugs gotta do the same way. Okay, y'all. Rich! What's happening? Welcome to the chat. We're talking about drugs tonight, and we all these killer wives. I mean, it make you be like, oh, do you even want to deal with these women? These women be dangerous. They not. Women are nice. Some of these women are a little bit strange, but clearly Natalie, as I said, she's the Pied Piper. Everybody listens to Natalie. Y'all need to start listening to me. Okay? If you understand the sound of my voice, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and share.
It was in and how it was handled.
I'm not sure the witness can answer, but I'll give the defense some latitude. If you can answer, Mr. Stevens, go ahead.
So as I previously testified to, it does look like there is some material up there at the top, much like you see now with State's Exhibit 15 that are bubbles. And so from this picture alone, I can't ask liquid or a bubble, just the collar of the vial. So I can't answer the question accurately from this picture alone.
This second photograph is, or appears to be, the same vial from the side view. Would that be fair?
No, I refer to State's Exhibit 14.
Oh my God. What do y'all think about these questions?
Yes, this has the same markings as
I can't. Okay. What's gonna happen is he gonna keep asking questions like this. I'm gonna go ahead and spoiler alert. It already came on anyway, so came on yesterday. I was gonna come on yesterday, but I worked 12 hours. I mean, how much work am I gonna do? This is a job too. So, and y'all, let me know what y'all think about this so far. This is who we have so far who have testified in this case with Natalie Cochran. She'll be back not on Monday. It's Monday the 20th. I think it's a holiday, so they're not having court. They'll be back on Tuesday. What am I doing Tuesday? That'll work. I ain't gonna be back Tuesday. Well, I might be back Tuesday. I'll be home and more. I work Tuesday night. Y'all gonna know my schedule in a minute. Y'all gonna know my schedule in a minute. Okay. So, they had several people testify in this trial. What do they want to know? What are they trying to prove? The state is trying to prove that they did. Y'all, they did? They really did? What did that really happen? They really took TikTok down? Okay, let's talk about it. Y'all know the floor is always open. Is there one? Is there one? Y'all know. Come and talk to me. I ain't gonna drop the link because it's late. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? Oh, really? Wow! I didn't know that. I ain't coming back Tuesday. I'm like, y'all know. I'ma try. I don't want to be out here selling dreams and false hope. You know, it's a lot of that being sold around here. It's really free. This false hope and, you know, these dreams, selling dreams. Oh my goodness. So wait, okay. Am I gonna go on my TikTok? Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna need his answer now. Ooh! Oh my God, can y'all see this? I hope don't nobody text me while this on here. It says I clicked on my TikTok app. Oh my God! Can y'all see that? I mean, how do they do? Wow! It says y'all can't see it. Sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for. We are fortunate. President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. Wow! Wow! I didn't mean that might press the wrong button. Sometimes I do. Wow. Wow. Let me put this up. Let me put this comment back on here. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Y'all. This is crazy. Is this crazy? Oh my goodness. Wow. Close app. I might as well take this off my phone. Oh, and it come up like it's finna show something, but then it go off. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm pull up on my computer so y'all can see it. Thank you, Rich Tyler. You always coming with the latest. Everybody on the research team. Shout out to y'all and to us. Woo! Wow. Okay, let me see. Y'all, this is crazy. Uh-oh. I just learned how to use this right. I was doing TikTok. I be editing my little shorts. I used to be doing it on TikTok. Wow, Natalie. Well, we still talk about Natalie. Golly, the floor is open though. Y'all know at the end of every show, I always open the floor up for questions and comments, corrections, suggestions, and complaints. Okay, we want all are welcome here. Is there one? Right now, we, have come across this information that has been brought to us by the wrench turner. Can you turn a wrench like that? Y'all know I don't know these tools. Do you do a wrench? Is this a wrench or is this a wrench? What do you call this thing? What is that? Is that a wrench? Or the wrench, like, I don't know if I can feel it. I feel like, you got those things where you got to put or is that some kind of ratchet? What is that thing, or this? I think, okay, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about him on Texas. Oh my goodness. I really want y'all to see this. Man. Oh, you say you want to need this? Yeah, a lot of folks come back, buddy. Because if some people, these content creators, if that was your sole source of income, ooh, we see. That's why I gotta stay at this J job for now, No, I don't care. I'm still trying to get out. Ooh, whatever. Okay, so I'm trying to pull TikTok up so y'all can look at it. Y'all can see that you can't get on TikTok. Cannot get on TikTok, bro. So we won't be looking at Natalie shorts on TikTok. Dang, why the hell? Oh, I need to stop sharing. Yeah, I'm just all confused right now. Like, what had happened? I feel like my head started hurting all of a sudden. You would think that I was like producing content on TikTok. I had some on there. We don't even have access to our own stuff. I guess not, though. That's crazy. It ain't crazy. It just did seem, sometimes people be telling you stuff and you be like, I don't believe that means greasy. It is. Woo! Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what came up when I did that. When I typed in TikTok. Hold on. I'm gonna go to Google. Wow. So did this happen today? Wow. Wow. You can't do nothing on TikTok. Like, you can't even search up TikTok. You can't go to TikTok.com. Let me show y'all what come up when I type in TikTok. They're right there. You see that? Y'all see that? It say reload. I zoom this in. Y'all see that? There you go. This site cannot be reached. Lord have mercy. Is it gone from the App Store? I don't know. I mean, I still have the app on my phone. I just clicked on the app just now. And it's like it told me a whole story about Trump. I mean, I could share my phone screen, but I don't I don't know what's gonna come through on there. I can't be showing y'all that. Somebody be to text me, I'll be like, ah! So I ain't even do that. I'm just saying, it can't be nobody texting me. It's gonna be that's important. It's gonna be that infusion center still trying to bully me. Wow. Okay, so we might as well just go and get into it. Let's go and look. Okay, this gonna be the other part. Lemon 8 gone too. What's lemon 8? What is that? What is that? I don't know about that. What is that? What is that? Ratchet and wrench. Is that? Oh, that's what I'm doing. For some reason, it's kind of like ASMR. I kind of like the sound of it. Okay, so you saved about 100. I lost my little videos. I had some good videos I used to put on there. Oh, that's the alternative they kept saying for TikTok. Wow. Let's see what the reports are saying about TikTok. Okay. So 30 minutes ago. Ooh. Okay. We're gonna look at all of them. We might as well just look at all of them. Thank you, Rich. Last time you came in, you had put me up on that. What's our guy name? Kodak Black, where he was like, caught that pill back his mouth. Now you bringing the heat with the TikTok. Okay, so let's see. All right. Okay, so which one we're gonna look at? CapCut is gone too. Not CapCut. I just let my little daughter get CapCut. Now I'll be like, Mom, can I get CapCut? I'm like, why do you need CapCut? He's like, okay, so let me. I'm gonna have to tell her. It's late. She want my mom in a minute. Why? Okay, what? Why would they take? Okay, why CapCut got to be gone? Oh, Red Book or something like that. Dang. Wow. Okay, so yeah, my mind is blown right now. It's like when they used to be like, you be testing in school and they be like, if people don't do good, the state gonna take over, but the state ain't never take over. Y'all read that? It's like, oh, okay, here they go, all these empty threats, Where is CapCut? I know I had CapCut on my phone. I literally just looked at CapCut because I've been on my daughter's phone. Like, bruh. Oh, cancel all them subscriptions too. You don't charge me no more money. Wow. This is crazy. What else is coming? Okay, so why they did? Okay, so we got dang, my phone like ain't no CapCut, y'all. What else is happening? What else? Okay, so let's see. Let's go to 12 hours ago. Okay, let's go to 12 hours ago. This is what they said on NBC. Then we're gonna go to CNN 30 minutes ago. Okay, so let's just go and do a recap. Oh my goodness, yes, this is true. Yeah, this is still a stream about Natalie Cochran. Whatever. The floor has been open to all other, comments. Trump. Okay, what did Trump say? He says, oh wait, let me pull it up right so y'all see my cursor and we can all read along. Let me stop the screen share. Okay. My mind is blown, y'all. It is blown. Okay. All right. All of a sudden, I know how to do stuff, right? Okay, so let's do this. Yes, okay. All right. Let's weigh in. Regulators. Mount up in the chat. Thank you, Sugar Bear. Thank you, Rich Turner. Thank you to all. I told y'all my research team be coming through. They be coming through when I don't even know they come through, because you know they may not come when you want them. But what they say, always on time. Okay, let's get into it. Trump says he will most likely give TikTok a 90-day extension to avoid a ban. This was 12 hours ago. Those of you who are just tuning in, this is old news right here. This is from 12 hours ago. We got something that we're going to look at that was from 30 minutes ago, but we're going to look at, the pretext. We're going to see what happened before the ban, because it actually happened, okay? It's like, oh, your mama be threatening you, like, oh, I'm going to put you on punishment. I'm going to whoop you. It's like, this boy actually did it. Like, yeah, can y'all believe it? Okay, so Trump said, okay, he spoke to NBC News. Okay, he spoke to the people, discussing his plan on what he gonna do. Okay, so let's just hear what old boy got to say right here. I mean, okay, shoot, I'm so confused right now. Can y'all? Okay, let me play this. Oh, did we have sound? Let me know if y'all can hear this or not. I don't know if y'all can hear it on this screen. Okay, let me. Can y'all hear this? But yes, with with the VPN, you can do a lot of stuff with it. I got that from my girl. Shout out to Stephanie Sue, Miss Mango Butt. What's her other channel? Will she be baking a mystery, baking a murder? Stephanie Sue always talking about her VPNs. That's how when she do recaps of the books and the movies and all the other stuff she be doing, she got a VPN. You can get to movies and stuff in other countries on Netflix, because she always talking about these Korean stories and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I need to watch some of them, I love Stephanie Sue. It's the channel. Okay, she got Rotten Mango, Stephanie Sue, and Miss Mango Butt. The Mango Butt, that's the one I be watching when she's baking a mystery, baking a murder. But she always talking about the VPN. So VPN get you in. They do. Allegedly, right? Right, Rich Turner? Allegedly. That's what they say. Okay. Oh, Janice say TikTok locked down. Don't even try. Okay, we gonna see. I ain't gonna see. I just use it. Look at other movies on Netflix in other countries, okay? Because sometimes I need to be watching Love is Blind UK. I'm still trying to get a reality show. I ain't I haven't tried, but I mean, y'all know. Okay, so I'm gonna take. I don't know if y'all can hear it when I play it like that. So I gotta stop the screen share again. Ooh, y'all. Why I feel like this is such a big deal? It feels like a big deal to me. Okay, so let me do this. This is crazy. That's why they had these people crying and stuff all on the internet all day. I'm like, I'm one of those people. Like, it's gonna snow next week. It ain't gonna snow. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They say this. These people can't predict no weather. They don't know. Then it snow.
NBC Business and Data correspondent Brian Chung is joining me here in studio with more. I'm glad you're on this, Brian. So how did we get here? What should TikTok users expect to see in their apps tomorrow? Will it be a blank screen?
Yeah, I mean, that is the expectation. So
this
again,
is
let's
what they said 12 hours ago.
And why time is running out for TikTok, no pun intended. If we go back to December 16th, that is when TikTok asked the court to temporarily block the ban. And when I say court, I mean the Supreme Court of the United States. Oral arguments took place on January 10th, and justices from both sides of the aisle, or both sides of the political spectrum, expressed over the that TikTok was trying to use to defend itself on First Amendment claims. And then on January 17th, just yesterday, we got the notification from the Supreme Court that they had decided to uphold the congressional ban on TikTok unless ByteDance can sell TikTok by the statutory of January 19th, which those looking at their calendars will know that is tomorrow. So, okay, what happens now? Well, we heard from TikTok. They said in the statement, that unless the Biden administration, which is still in office until at least Monday, immediately provides a definitive statement, TikTok will be forced to go dark on January 19th. So the company is saying you will not be able to scroll come tomorrow. The White House responding just this afternoon saying it is a stunt. We see no reason for TikTok or other companies to take actions in the next few days before the Trump administration takes office on Monday. They are passing the statutory hot potato to the Trump administration, which sounds like TikTok will therefore not operate at least on Sunday. But what happens on Monday? We have a new president, and we just heard in an exclusive conversation with our Kristen Walker, again, moderator of Meet the Press, that Trump says he will most likely give TikTok a 90-day extension to avoid the ban, also telling Kristen Walker that if he does so, he would likely make that announcement on Monday, on Inauguration Day. So whether or not TikTok, though, comes back online on Monday is an open question, but just there's so many things up in the air, but it does sound like effective tomorrow. You might not be able to scroll on the app, Alex.
That's today.
Each week on my podcast, I'm joined by uniquely qualified guests who help me take a...
Okay, so, okay. They're just saying the same thing, right? Oh, let me get these ads. We don't log in, buddy. 90-day extension, blah, 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 blah. White House secretary. It's a stunt. We've seen the recent. Okay, so they thought it was a stunt. They didn't, they like, oh, they bluffing. They bluffing. They ain't gonna take no TikTok down. They took TikTok down. They didn't even make it to the 19th. It's the 18th. What time is it? They must be on Eastern Standard Time, because right now, if my time zone, it's 11:27. Oh, wow, y'all. Okay, so let's go to the 30 minutes ago. Oh, I'm just all over the place right now. I mean, I'm acting like I'm glad my lunch wasn't depending on it, you know? Dang, TikTok, you don't stop. So, do y'all think that TikTok's gonna be back up and running Monday? When is the inauguration Monday? When is the inauguration? All right, harmonize. Our president. He got to get the cost of the weight loss drugs down, and he got to get TikTok back up. Also, I was at work, and this girl, she showed me this was it a TikTok? Might have been a TikTok that her baby daddy, her child's father, had sent her everybody talking about child support and child income tax credit and who gonna get it and who ain't, and then the person who paying for the child you can't carry the child and get child support. What Donald doing? Is he doing that? Like, how does that work? Do y'all know anything about that? Have y'all heard anything about this? So he got child support. He got that. He got to bring the price down of these some more drugs, and he got to bring TikTok back. Them the three things he got to do. That's supposed to. He got to. And you know how he is. He gonna give himself a deadline. You be at work and they be like, when do you think that we're gonna get this done? By what date? I always be like, what's today? give me at least a week or two. Give me about 2 weeks to make a turnaround. So by the 31st, I'm like, is it next Friday? Okay, yeah. So you're responsible. Okay, yes. Dang. So Trump put a deadline on it. He gonna be like the first 90 days. He like, I'm gonna go and put myself under some pressure. Dang. Okay, so that's 30 minutes ago on CNN. Let's bring them up. Ooh, this is so crazy. Okay. All right, this is CNN from 30 minutes ago. They say TikTok shuts down in the United States hours ahead of ban. Yep. Hours ahead. hours ahead of the ban. Okay. Danny says TikTok is locked down. Amina says they said that they are going to honor all orders that were. Okay, ignore the ads, guys. I actually have a login to CNN. I ain't getting that now. I don't know none of the passwords. Okay, are going to honor all orders that were placed in the shop. What shop? I forgot what we was talking about. Mr. CKB, what's up? Were you talking about this earlier? It's down now. It's down now. It is down. I checked at 11:10 on the East Coast. Yes. Sugar Bear says mine went down around 10:30. Amina says it is Monday. Y'all might as well face it. TikTok, as we know it, is over. If Elon buys it, definitely change. Oh, hell, because Elon, he up in the Astros, you know, changing Twitter to X. That was enough of a problem for me to even just keep saying X. It's like, what is it? The unknown? Okay. Miss CKB says, I believe it's supposed to be some tweet he sent out that everyone is raving about. That who sent out? Elon Musk? Or the former president is about to be the president again? Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. Trump is going to propose that if you pay child support, you get to claim the child on your taxes instead of the person who gets the support. Why would he do that? We gonna see. It don't matter though. It don't matter unless you make money. Okay, Trump has 100 executive orders ready to go for day one. Okay. The CKB says child support is state regulated. Unless Trump first make child support a federally regulated law, he can't do anything with it. Okay. Yes, I was on this today. Okay, y'all check out his stream. I'm gonna check out the stream. I gotta check out the stream because I need to know. This is crazy. Okay, so TikTok shuts down. TikTok is shut down. Okay, can I X this out? Let's see. Okay, Google ads, whatever. What if I do that? What that's gonna do? I'm scared. They brought me up some more stuff. Y'all be like, where's she shopping at? That's what I saw on my phone right there. I was trying to show y'all on the screen. That's what it says. What kind of phone is this? This phone look old. Okay, anyway. Okay. TikTok went offline in the United States Saturday night, less than 2 hours before a ban was slated to go into effect. The extraordinary blackout prevents access to one of the world's most popular social media apps, one that had been used by 170 million Americans. And I already know there's some little children out here everywhere. I know some kids right now, like, where they gonna swipe? They can't swipe up and down for they. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Visitors to the app were met with a message reading, sorry, TikTok isn't available right now. A law banning TikTok has been enacted in the United States. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. Okay. TikTok's actions comes after the Supreme Court on Friday upheld a ban that was passed with broad bipartisan support in Congress and signed into law in April by President Joe Biden. Joe, you did it, Joe. Why? The law prevents American companies from hosting or serving content for the Chinese-owned social media platform unless it sells itself to a buyer from the United States or one of its allies. What the hell is that about? We've been buying stuff from everywhere else. They don't make nothing else. Okay, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press this. What about? But TikTok may not be gone for long. There's some relief, you know. The company suggested it could be back soon, perhaps as early as Monday. They shut this down. We are fortunate that President Trump, that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. The company posted in its pop-up message to users who opened the app beginning late Saturday night. So there's a lot of kids out here, they don't even know it, Lord. They're going to wake up tomorrow and they're going to be tapping their app and they're going to be, Mom, is there something wrong with my phone? Like, what you mean what's wrong with your phone? I try to get on my TikTok and it's giving me this message. Do I need to remove the app and then download it again? What's wrong? It keeps giving me a message every time I click on my TikTok. Then you got to be like, well, no, they say they shut TikTok down. They ain't going to want to believe you because it's like, this some BS. You just don't want me to be on here because that's how kids be thinking. You know, they be crazy like that. It's like, why wouldn't, if I ain't want you on it, you never would have been, you know? So then they're going to be like, okay, well, moving on. Then they're going to be coming on Facebook, on YouTube, trying to look at YouTube shorts. Oh, let me download. I need to go and make some shorts again. Yes, YouTube. YouTube is your time to shine. You got this weekend, YouTube shorts makers. It's your time to shine because those people are going to want to find some 3-second videos, some, 30-second videos to look at. They're going to be coming to YouTube. Load your video, your shorts up, and your clips on YouTube. YouTube now has an option to do 3-minute shorts, which the TikTok user's not going to look at those. Now's your chance. I need to just go and stay up tonight and just, I'm telling y'all, see, Sugar Bear, tell them. Y'all welcome. Y'all heard it here first. Well, I don't know. I heard it here first. Rich Turner told me about TikTok going down. I'm telling y'all to go and make your shorts, even if you just have a booming ass weekend out here with the shorts. If TikTok is back on Monday, which is a holiday, that means people gonna be off work too. Okay. If it comes back or not, you can still have a banging weekend. Because they're telling y'all, these TikTokers, these kids, they watch YouTube too. So they're going to need something to be swiping on this weekend because they can't go a day without it. They can't go a day without it. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all welcome. Come back and watch my content since I'm telling y'all about this, okay? I need to put this in a short. I'm going to clip myself up saying, hey guys, since TikTok is shut down for now, let's just flood the YouTube shorts with shorts. Okay. Sugar Bear 304 says, yes, TikTok is down, so I came to YouTube. That's what they're going to be doing. That's how they were doing when the YouTube shorts first came out anyway. The TikTok people came to YouTube like, what's the shorts all about? Then it kind of died down because TikTok still, they running the shorts. They running the little clips, the little short videos. TikTok, they own that space. So they went back. But now's your chance again. Thank you. Thank you, Sugar Bear. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I'm grateful. This is a year for gratefulness. Good things going to happen. I feel it. Thank you. Thank you for your subscribe. Okay. So, all right. So they say Trump going to reinstate it. They think. President Trump will most likely, I don't like that most likely, but you can't commit because you don't really know. It'd be like, I'm going to try. We tell them kids that too. We'll see. I'll try. Sometimes a lot of times, majority of the time, no. But we're going to be hopeful and positive. Don't be negative, Nancy, okay? You're going to figure it out. I think that would be certainly an option that we look at. The 90-day extension is something that will be most likely done because it's appropriate. It's appropriate. We have to look at it carefully. It's a very big situation. The way our president talk, hey, don't look at that. They keep trying to make me sign into something. Don't look at their email address. That ain't the one I use on here, okay? Ignore that. Yes. he says, yeah, I couldn't be talking to him because it's like we know he can't give a definite answer because it's it's uncertain. We don't know. This thing is kind of like, it could go either way. We don't know. But the way he's still like, probably certainly an option. We're gonna look, maybe. Could be, most likely, well, it's a big deal. And be like, what are we doing? If I decide to do that, I'll probably announce it on Monday, he added. Okay. Come on, Donald. The blackout from TikTok and the suggestion that it could soon restore its service is the latest twist in a saga that's dragged on for months, leaving the fate of the app in limbo. I hate limbo. If I hate anything in life, it's limbo. It's also people, if I tell you something and then you come back and tell me like it's your idea or like somebody else told you, I can't, that's a pet peeve too. And when you doing me and I see you doing me, I know me when I see me because I do. I'm me. I know me. Okay, I hate that too, but I don't, like people, what they say, imitation is the highest form of flattery. Be like, girl, stop. Okay, so that, okay. The app also has disappeared from Apple's App Store. Who asked that question? It's gone from the App Store and the Google Play Store and other apps owned by TikTok's parent company. Here you go. This is what y'all was talking about. ByteDance included. Okay, this children, they're going to be going from, they're going to be wanting to make their little videos with their friends too. They're like, Mom, did you, when you had put my CapCut on there, I can't get on my CapCut. Like, oh, you can't? Do I need to restart my phone? Can you download it again? Like, I tried to download it. It didn't let me download it. It's like, we got it. But that's what we got right now. That's it. That's what it is. So CapCut is gone. But all this, oh man, this is crazy. Lawmakers said TikTok's ties to China and its access to reams of data pose a threat to national security. Who said that? I saw that in the chat too. Harmonize. Man, Harmonize, you ain't conspiracy like me, man. You be knowing though. I like, that's why you high ranking on the research team over here. You know that. You're very vital to this team. I'm letting you know that just in case I never did. Okay. Also, okay, let's go. Okay. Many users told CNN, they were bracing for an end to the app, including influencers and other small businesses that said they depended on the platform for a living. Lord have mercy. Still, they said they held out hope the app would somehow be saved. They need to go and get on multiple platforms now. I don't know, once you're doing something like that, you can't go back to your day job. You just can't. It's like, for what? I need this freedom. But the Supreme Court's decision dashed hopes of a last-second judicial assist. Dang. Some of the companies that operate app stores and run computer servers are said to be concerned that they will be held liable for violating terms of the ban. How do they do that? Those service providers pledged to stop carrying the app to avoid legal consequences. A person familiar with the company's discussion told CNN. So the app's still on my phone. They can't remove the app. I mean, they can remove from the app store, but can they? I mean, how can they? They can't take it out of our phone. I mean, if they hacking my phone, they need to pay the bill. That's kind of mess I be talking. You ain't paying. What? I just gotta keep looking at it. It's crazy. Okay. Okay. So okay. Is that what I said? Did I read this part? Some of the companies operate. Okay. Okay, I read that. Meanwhile, Trump, who first warned of TikTok's dangers 5 years ago, is now casting himself as the app's savior. Because he got a lot of, publicity and stuff like that off of TikTok. Who first wanted, earlier this month on his Truth Social account, he posted stats about his own popularity on TikTok and asked, why would I want to get rid of TikTok? TikTok's CEO, Shao Chu, has met with Trump at his Mar-a-Lago home in the weeks leading up to the ban taking effect and is expected to attend Trump's inauguration on Monday. So they got Boss Zaddy gonna be up in that inauguration. I wonder what he look like. Boss Daddy? Okay. TikTok did not immediately respond to a request for comment late on Saturday, a 90-day extension. The law passed last year allows the president to delay the ban from going into effect by 90 days, but requires evidence that parties working to arrange, a sale of TikTok to a U.S.-owned company have made significant progress. Do y'all think they should let Elon Musk buy it? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Do y'all think they should let Elon buy it? Who need to get TikTok so it can go and stay like it is? But TikTok's owner, ByteDance, has rejected would-be buyers. The company has cited its popularity among American users and its value to small businesses across the country as it fights to stay online without any change in ownership. Okay. After the Supreme Court ruled 9-0 to uphold the ban. All right, see, Supreme Court. Everybody uphold the ban. Everybody, that's all of them. All right. White House press secretary, the administration will enforce the law on Biden's final day in office. Dang, they did it. We'll be like, I said what I said. Due to the federal holiday weekend and the inauguration, actions to implement the law simply must fall to the next administration. But TikTok wasn't satisfied by that statement. According to a person familiar with the matter, some service providers, companies like Google and Apple that will face exorbitant fines for allowing U.S. access to TikTok once the ban takes effect, told TikTok they believe they were vulnerable under the law started Sunday. A person close to TikTok says multiple critical service providers indicated to TikTok that they would no longer carry the app or its data, which forced the app offline. The service provider cited fears that the ban might be enforced starting Sunday, despite the Biden administration's signals to the contrary. So they're like, I'm getting this shit off now. I ain't taking no chances. I ain't waiting till the last minute. It'll be some kind of delay. It'll be some kind of traffic, some kind of internet situation. All these people be on there. I can't take it down, and y'all be done lost all my itch dealing with y'all. And ain't nobody trying to be messing around with losing Google. Okay. The T move, what is that? Is that a typo? And the pop-up naming Trump could put even more pressure on the president-elect to negotiate a solution in the days or weeks to come. It's like, well, at least the names must be named. They put Trump name when you click on TikTok. When you click on that TikTok, they got Trump name on there. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated that he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office. Please stay tuned. When I say put some pressure on you, he said he working with us. He said he gonna work with us. Y'all, President Trump, he said he gonna work with us. We gonna work with him. We gonna try to figure out this. It's just a little bit of a hiccup. We ain't selling. This is like a game of chicken. Who gonna turn out first? Ooh, y'all. To China. Ooh. Okay. This is crazy. This is like chicken. Who gonna turn first? Trump, he always talk a big game. It's like, okay, are you a betting man or not? Y'all want to play some wages? Do y'all want to make some bets? What we can bet? Is TikTok gonna be back on Monday? I don't think it'll be back on Monday. It could be Tuesday. I just feel like it ain't gonna just. I mean, it could just come back because they just turned it off like nothing. They could just turn it back on, I guess, like nothing. Man, listen, y'all, listen. Who want to make some bets? Put them in the chat. Put your wages in the chat so we can go back for a review and I can let y'all know if I got paid my money or not. What y'all want to bet? Is TikTok going to be back on Monday or not? Can Trump get it done? The Donald. He's a negotiator. He's a businessman. That's why y'all keep voting him back in there, right? He can negotiate the deal, the art of the deal. What y'all think? Okay. Mr. CKB says the extension is predicated upon TikTok actually engaging in selling the company. However, they're of the position that they're not selling. They don't sound like they're selling. The Supreme Court ordered that if the app stays on and permits downloads, they'll fine $5,000 per download. Gee. That could probably fix the national debt. They wanted to be printing no more money. Google say, you ain't gonna catch me slipping. Apple say, who? Who? $5,000 who? Clapper is not responding to, but I thought it was a U.S. app. I don't even know what none of this stuff is. I'm old. I gotta get on it. I've been kids tell me stuff and be like, don't download all that stuff. You don't need all that. I have become one of those. I'm like, go ahead, shoot. I ain't let that mug on start a YouTube channel. Been trying to start a YouTube channel. I just like, I need to go let her get on and go let her make her money while she can, while it's still available. Okay, so, where do we leave off? Okay, TikTok employees were also told by the company on Saturday that this situation was disappointing, but that the company was working on a solution. Who are the TikTok employees? Is there a TikTok home office? We know, excuse me, y'all. We know this is disappointing for you, not only as employees, but as users. The users are the ones that's going to suffer. However, if that's your stream, it's your only stream income. Dang, people, ooh. That'll make y'all shorts for you too. We know this is, okay, did I read that? Please know our teams are working tirelessly to bring our app back to the U.S. as soon as possible, okay? A White House source reiterated to CNN that there will not be any fines by the Biden administration associated with keeping TikTok active on Sunday. $5,000 per download. They probably want to throw the FU sign at them. Like, ain't nobody playing with y'all. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You all gonna print some more money to pay this out? Okay, I ain't think so. At the same time, however, some Biden officials are content with TikTok going dark for a day since the law was passed with strong support from both parties. It was. The decision is going to be made by the next president anyway. That's what Biden said. Biden, we don't like that now. You going out, but you don't want to go out like a chump. TikTok's final minute. On Saturday, the White House called TikTok's warning about going dark a stunt. They like, bitch, you stunt. Call your bluff. We see no reason for TikTok or other companies to take actions in the next few days before the Trump administration takes office on Monday. Jean-Pierre. We have laid out our position clearly and straightforwardly. Actions to implement this law will fall into the next administration. So TikTok and other, man, they dropped that on you. And then they put Trump name on there saying, look, the Donald, he's going to bring you guys back. He's going to resurrect this thing. Y'all know I'm the resurrection. Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's what nostalgia means. Resurrection. Okay. So they're going to resurrect TikTok. Trump going to resurrect TikTok. Raise it from the dead, from the dark. That's what they saying, going dark. So TikTok and other companies should take up any concerns with them. They kicking that can down. Oh, that's on them. That's what they thought before TikTok went dark today, Saturday night. Before they did it tonight, they're like, oh, that's going to be his problem. Let him deal with that. I don't know, TikTok, bibbity bop, bop, top. That's what, you know, the Joe Biden and all them people saying. And people on the Supreme Court. The people on the Supreme Court that voted 9-0, they ain't on TikTok. They ain't on TikTok. They ain't forward thinking, you know. They just not. And I'm going to just say that too about everything. You got to, you know, expand your horizons. But these kind of people they appoint, because those people are appointed, right? Okay. So where do we leave off? They thought, they was like, man, that's going to be Trump problem. I ain't got to worry with it. A TikTok spokesperson had no immediate reaction to the statement from the White House. The company said it expected service providers like companies that operate servers full of videos to restrict access to the app at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. That's what they went before that, though. They like, I ain't taking no chances. It ain't gonna be 1 minute. It's gonna be 30 minutes to an hour before, just in case it's some kind of delay, some kind of glitch. I'm gonna give myself a little room, you know, when I don't leave early when I need to, and then I get stuck in traffic and I can't go to the infusion center. But I'm like, it was meant for me not to go back there anyway. They calling my doctor on me. The company said, okay, on Apple and Google's app stores, the most popular free apps for the past week have been TikTok-like apps, including two that are also owned by Chinese companies. One of them, photo sharing app Lemonade, that's who Sugar Bear is talking about, is owned by ByteDance, just like TikTok, but Lemonade may have the same fate as TikTok. It's gone. Given Trump's public remarks about TikTok, any blackout may not last long. Okay. Trump said to be considering, he is said, this is not a direct quote, to be considering issuing an executive order that could effectively pause the ban and provide some time to sort out the long-term solution. But he will face pressure from multiple directions. Some Republican senators like Josh Hawley of Missouri and Tom Cotton of Arkansas remain strongly supportive of the ban. Mizzou and Arkansas? Why they acting like that? Republican. All right, y'all. ByteDance and its Chinese communist. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now they saying this right here. Had 9. They talking. These are fighting words right here. They had 9 months to sell TikTok before the Sunday deadline. That's what Cotton wrote on X. The very fact that blank China refuses to permit its sale reveals exactly what TikTok is. Y'all, them fighting words. Okay, this is somebody from Lightshed Partners who has long followed the TikTok saga. He anticipates that TikTok will ultimately stay online. He was wrong. Stay online when? After Monday or Tuesday? I'm still waiting on the wagers. Does anybody? I'm taking bets. Okay, what do I think? Do I think it's going to be back by Monday? Do I think they're going to come to some kind of... Wait, so, okay. Help me understand the 90-day deal. Is it 90 days after the ban? that they could get an extension? This CKB, if you still here or whoever, anybody knows, what do they mean? That'll help me determine my answer. And then y'all can place y'all bets. We can start at I like to do $8. We can start at $20. I mean, how many of y'all in here? I need to make some money. Okay. On Saturday, Perplexity AI, is it AI? A San Francisco-based AI search engine startup confirmed to CNN that it's submitted a bid to ByteDance to merge with TikTok. Perplexity. See, that's what's wrong with these companies. They need a better name. Perplexity AI? It's like, no, it's too many syllables. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Well, Instagram got a lot, but people, IG, you know. Perplexity would have to be, you know, shortened to something sweet. Because it's like, oh, you know, I'm on Perplexity. No, ByteDance. It needs syllables. Okay? Or it needs to have some kind of, you know, rhythm and rhyme. Perplexity? No, that's not a good name. If they merge with TikTok, they need to change the name. They putting in bids. Who ain't putting in bids right now? They got some kind of AI search engine startup and Chat GPT running that. Okay. But whatever. Let's keep going. Is that the end? Okay. It has been updated with additional comments. Oh, let's see what the comments. Can we see the comments? Okay, let's see what people are saying. Whoever this is says, why is China able to ban Western social media, particularly American platforms like Facebook? What? Oh, which are not allowed in the country. Why is it acceptable? Okay, to censor. Okay, but can't do the same. Okay, well, people don't really like this comment because it's like we on TikTok. Okay, China doesn't have free speech clause. I need to. I can't. These comments probably gonna get a little racy. What? TikTok over the last 5 years has become the internet for most Americans. It isn't the yellow pages. Most people no longer trust the news. TikTok regularly brought live streams of current events unfiltered through the spin of legacy media. Most of us don't want to go back. I get all my news from social media. But even people like, you know, Don Lemon and what's that other guy that used to be on CNN? What's his name? He was like, let's get into it. What is his name? His brother was the governor of New York or something that they what is his name? I don't know, still he got a YouTube channel too. A lot of these people, a lot of the mainstream media, people they throw away, they come to YouTube. Everybody on YouTube. YouTube and other social media platforms. Okay, y'all, let's okay. I'm gonna go and let that go. All right, y'all. Ooh, it has been a night. I'm gonna Monday. He had to be inaugurated before they could begin to negotiate. Okay. So it won't be Monday. So Tuesday. You think it'll be in the first week? When y'all think it's gonna be? And then let's bet. Ooh, y'all, it has been a night. This is such exciting news, and not exciting in like a happy kind of way, but just energizing and just like, ooh, adrenaline rush kind of me. You know, I kind of lost it a little bit. I'm kind of just on edge anyway because I'm still a little pissed off about these people calling my doctor, and then my doctor had to call me. Who the hell? I don't answer to nobody. Nobody controls me, Bobby. Everybody knows that. And if they don't know, they better ask somebody. That's what Whitney Houston said. I'm kind of like that too. Nobody controls me, Bobby. I to that place. TikTok said the same thing. Y'all don't control me, US. I ain't selling. And I'ma still get back over there. Okay, y'all. If y'all have no more questions, suggestions, corrections, complaints, it's always LOVEYOU and TIKTOK. TikTok. You don't stop. My roommate was in college. I was in college when they had answering machines. And I always gotta give y'all the extra story. When I thought about that just now, TikTok, you don't stop. Y'all know that song. Why she had that on the answering machine? And y'all, hey, you have reached the, all that. And I was applying for a research program one of them summers, and I had to get some professors to, write me some letters, recommendation letters. There's one lady I had gotten in this out at Southern. This other one professor introduced me to this other lady, and I never took a class, but she was like, I was having to spend time with her, like, work with her in the lab, come to her class and just, she kind of was starting to work with me low key for free, but she wrote me a good letter, but her word meant something. So this year I had got on like some kind of quiz. I was on a quiz bowl. I was quiz. I had got on all kind of stuff dealing with that lady. But anyway, she called the dorm room. Like we had cell phones then, like, but no kids. They wouldn't like now you gotta have your cell phone. It was like, they gonna call your room phone. And she called the room and she heard that song on there. I was so embarrassed. I was like, I didn't change that because it wasn't my answer machine. I ain't caring nothing about that. I was like, we can't have, I want to set you up on here. And these people calling for business, girl. I miss my roommate, man. She was so much fun. She's still fun. But anyway, so I thought about that with the TikTok. And so, I still got my internship. But she was like, Miss Anastasia, you have to, all this. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I understand. That's inappropriate. It's like, I can't do nothing. Can't have no fun. I can't never have no fun. But anyway, y'all, okay. I'm gonna end that tonight. I guess it was meant for me to come on here. We got this Natalie, she's still out here sending her attorneys on dumb admissions, got people looking crazy in the courtroom, everybody in the part of the Ponzi scheme. Natalie could probably swindler. Natalie could get that bread about these people, okay? And, she probably gonna get away with what happened to her husband because they don't know. They done executed 3 times, and they still really don't have a definitive cause of death. We're gonna stay tuned for that. Just like TikTok, Natalie won't be back on Monday. Natalie will be back in court on Tuesday. I'ma see. We'll see. I'ma try. Maybe. I told y'all I'm waiting for the medical examiner. I thought this forensic chemist guy, I thought his cross-examination or whatever would have been a little bit more interesting than it was, but it kind of, wasn't. It did give me some things to think about. We all offered, our own opinions on that. Y'all got to get a little bit more active in this chat because when I be in somebody's chat, I be in that chat, buddy. Okay, so I need y'all to give me that same energy. You can do it. I know you can. Okay? Other than that, y'all, we're going to get a benediction. If y'all have no further questions or anything else. You didn't miss the stream. You did miss the stream. You usually been more active in the chat. You're a research team too now. And when y'all on the squad, everybody is a regulator up in here, okay? Everybody is important, okay? Everybody, okay? And thank y'all all for supporting. I'm always so very grateful. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Y'all don't have to watch this stuff, but y'all do. And when y'all do, I know you enjoy. You be like, sometimes you be like, I ain't even want to go out, but I had a blast when I got there. It's kind of like that. I ain't even know she was gonna be that cool. She cool as hell. You know, it's kind of like that. You is what? You is smart. You is intelligent. You is important. Okay, you is somebody, baby. We love you. Replay gang as always. If y'all got anything else y'all want to add to the stream after the stream, of course, leave your comments in the comment sections. Let me know. Good, bad, ugly, you know, in between, indifferent, whatever. I told you. Comments, corrections, suggestions, complaints. We like them all over here. It's like no such thing like bad press or no press. All press is good press, but not really. Don't play with me over here. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. Clearly, we still got freedom of speech so far till they ban TikTok. Thank you, RPGs. You the good work. Y'all know what I always say. What I say at the end of every stream, I be like, what? These prescriptions, what they do? They keep piling up, y'all. These phones, they never stop ringing. And I'm going to see y'all in the next stream, possibly on Tuesday. I don't know yet. See how I feel. And I'm going to keep y'all up to date on the iron. And for those who are content creators, throw some shorts out there this weekend. It ain't going to hurt nothing to do. It ain't going to hurt to do them now. I'm going to try. I'm telling y'all what y'all need to do. I need to do it. Throw a few of them out there. You can get your 3 million views or whatever, how many views. Because these TikTok people, they're going to need something to do over this long holiday weekend. Okay. Don't say I ain't never tell y'all nothing. Okay. And you're welcome, as usual. All right. I'm going to see y'all next time. Okay. Good night.